Othello on the 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 bellow. 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 Othello on the Othello on the bellow. 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 Othello on the bellow.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC.
Please say the LLC.
Every single time, and today you are blessed to be in the presence of such fine young men in this room. This is the men's Roundtable, the fade to back session. Go on, clap it up for yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Now, some of us you already know, some of us you do not. So I'm just gonna allow everybody to introduce themselves, starting with Dream. So you go ahead, tell us what you about, who you with, plug yourself, all that good shit.
What's happening, man? It's your boy DJ Big Dream, the 33rd representative, man, with the South Got Something to Say podcast. Please say the South Got Something to Say.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I ain't got nothing else to plug.
Rap beef, nigga.
He started this shit.
He did.
Well, we got the internal beef. We
Still got to sprinkle a little crack on.
Yeah.
Brought it back.
It took straight murder. To kindred murder to make we beef.
All right.
And I don't think it's gonna happen. So we beef them, baby.
We're gonna see. Yeah, go ahead.
It's your boy Country coming live from the 2020 Podcast LLC. I'm representative of the South Got Something to Say, man. We back in the building. Let's get this shit done. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the Eternal One Eternity. Allah, Mr. Everlasting Lyrical Assassin, one half of the safe word. Coming back this evening at 6 p.m. and 1/3 of the South Got Something to Say. Let's get it. Yeah.
You got me back here. Joe
Bella
Nathan.
on the bella.
Yeah.
AJ, I'm a true fix auto specialist. Let's say my first time doing something like this.
What did you say?
Good.
Welcome.
What you say? And again?
I appreciate it.
What podcast you say again?
Oh, ain't got no podcast.
So he just doing another podcast.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Right.
And for me, Trey Vega, the big boss, Baba Yaga, Alhamdulillah, Mr. Race X himself, the essential man, same thing. All good things are taken podcasts, originated none greater, and I'm just happy to be here for a second time.
He said the Almighty.
He called us somebody. Hey,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
used to sit in front of me.
The boogeyman. Here.
I heard Almighty.
big boss Baba Yaga, Alhamdulillah. You gotta
Yeah.
make sure. Man. Ayatollah, this shit. Man.
So to those of you that tuned in last night, we had a spectacular session with the ladies. They really turned it out. It was a whole bunch of them. First off, I didn't realize that many got invited. So I want to apologize to my producer. I said like 5, 6 gonna be here. It was like 11. Like it was crazy. We had to double up on mics, but it was really a good turnout. A lot of people, got refreshed, and from what I've seen, they got recharged. And I'm trying to do the same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we have to go out there and we got to fight our wars. I figure for this weekend, we get to chill, recharge, and talk shit. So that's what we about. All right. So to those of you, what you got?
I got a question.
Yeah.
And this is ready to pick the scab off the moon. Bro, when you got that many women in the room, bro, it get hectic. Like the
Nigga.
microphones be lit on all over the room.
Redlining the entire time.
It
Bro.
get lit.
And then,
It's scary.
so fuck it. There's only 2 on. They outnumbered today. They can't say shit. So look, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you. So one will have a thought, right? And that one would trigger like 3 other conversations, and they will all start talking at the same time, but will all understand each other at the same time.
And we like,
And I'm just sitting here like, how in the fuck are they listening and talking at the same time? A couple times I'd be like, hey, y'all talking over each other. Hey. And I want to be careful with that because you don't want to come off like you use your daddy voice in front of a bunch of women. Not a good look. Is poison. You know what I'm saying? But it turned out really good, man. The after conversations was great. We got to eat afterwards, thanks to the chef in charge.
No doubt.
Man, look, she gave us curried fish. I ain't
fish made me swallow my
I'm sorry.
my
your cap.
my cap.
So I guess we could call you no cap.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna get you back for that. Let's get coming back. We'll get you that.
So we got our jars here. Now what we're gonna do, if you watched yesterday, you notice we had 2 different jars. We had the jar of topics and the chaos jar. Dream has demanded we call the jar of topics the sex jar. So it is hereby going to be called the sex jar. All right. And then we got the chaos jar. At any point in time, one of us may take something from that chaos jar. We got to talk about it immediately. The punishment was, I think Danae said, if you don't talk about it, you got to take a shot. I think we should run that same rule.
We got liquor in?
Do we?
Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna never talk about it, so I can get through.
That's not
I'm gonna talk
fair.
about it while I'm getting it.
Right. You can do both. Two things can be true at the same time. So let's go ahead and get started. Who wants to go first and not be the bitch?
I'm with it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm okay.
Oh shit! You had it here first.
Ruthless with this. A man is assaulting a woman. What do you do? Who business that is? Who business is that? Bro, that was easy. Who business is?
Thank you for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. I told you some shit in there. I did not expect that response.
I didn't. Man, who business is that, bro? Like,
Come on, man.
bitch, what you do?
Right.
That was mine.
We need more details. What's going on in the situation?
Before I step in, I need to understand your mindset. Did you spit on this? Because Rihanna spit on Chris Brown.
So at this moment, they engaged in Mortal Kombat.
Did she spit on him?
You don't know.
You
So,
can't
no,
tell.
Just think about this. I hear this spit on.
I've been spat on.
And that you have, both of y'all have?
Mhm.
So I've never been spat on.
It is a blind rage that comes across you when you're
So
spat
if
on.
you get spit on, what kind of self-control do you? I feel like Buck got self-control if he
Ain't
got
never been spit on by a woman.
by man. If you got spat on, what kind of self-control do you?
That's equal ground.
See, it was
There's no
accidental.
self-control.
There's equal ground.
Okay.
They were just
There's
going
equal
off, and
ground.
the fleck of spit from the corner of the mouth hit my lip, and then I was insulted by that. That's how we fought.
That's pretty much what happened.
See?
Dude was in my face, talk shit. I told him to get out of my face. He kept talking shit. He spit and landed right here. I dislocated his jaw. Simple as that.
I feel like that's the necessary action. Bro, first off, I've never been a woman beater. I never will hit a woman. That's never gonna happen. But like you spit on me, I don't know how to react. So I can say all of those things are true
Mhm.
because I've never been spit on.
Okay.
But like if you spit on me, I don't know what happens after that. Bro, that's rough.
It's
Dream
uncharted
is scratching
territory.
over here. He's so
Yeah, he
Oh no! You basically from where I'm from, so we feel almost identical. If I didn't cause the circumstances. So, and the reason why I said is I don't really ever try to touch anything domestic.
Mm.
That'll get you killed quicker than anything, and they end up back together. That's a true story from where I'm from. You know what I mean? My homeboy got killed by a dude. He told the dude, "I'm gonna beat you up every time I see you," and he did to that dude, and his brother killed him. And his still had everybody named the baby after him, after the brother now.
That's
That
fucking
did.
wild.
You
That's
know what
wild.
I mean? That
Hunt
really
the shit out
happened
y'all
where I'm
niggas.
from. If
Hell
I
no.
didn't cause the circumstance, unless it's just egregious, I try to stay out of it, bro.
What you eat don't make me shit.
One, I'm at Walmart right here, the ghetto Walmart that we call
Yeah,
it.
get him Walmart.
And I'm just gonna run in and grab me a little bit of baby salad, 2-3 wings. I try not to eat as much. And as I get out, it's a little bitty dude fighting a bigger woman. And they in the parking lot, you know, right here where you park where the buggies at. They bumping. It's a baby in between them. Never bother me more than anything than fighting. Fucking put the baby right there. I'm like, somebody hit the baby. And they, I mean, like fight, blood flying. And that's match. That's that. I should break this up. No, I'm in Mobile.
Mind my business.
So I walk slow, but I walk on over. I ain't recording nothing. I was nervous.
Right.
You know, people die for less than a Mobile. So I get to the door, and by that time they separate, and the girls just start walking in. She grab her baby by arm, she dragging the baby, she walking toward the door. I hold the door open, I kind of step aside, and the dude took, let me do. He walks, what, nigga? I ain't saying nothing. You know, I ain't saying nothing. But then because I'm scanning people.
Yeah.
I'm always scanning humans. If they're around me, especially if it's a violent, I'm scanning. Gun this goddamn big on that side, bro. I go break the fight and get killed for somebody I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even got nothing to do with it.
You feel me?
Now,
gun right
now my folks is crying in moral service of me because I decided
You wanted a salad and some wings.
So I'm walking like, God bless them that one. As I get up to the buggy, they start fighting at the door again, and they go out the front door, get in the car. He halfway in the car, punching her as they drive to the parking lot. Now I'm past. Yeah, I'm past. Now, on the second side of that story, I picked the chick up, spent the night with me, and she claimed she was single. Dropped the baby off. I took the baby, had the baby dropped off. See that road left. I dropped the baby off. We go spend the night in the room, come back at the sun come up, I'm dropping her off. I tell her, all right, you staying here? She's like, I can get around from here. I'm gonna pick my baby. I'm gonna go home. I won't stay far. But you sure you want me to wait? She said, nah, you good. Drop her off.
That's a red flag right there.
As I'm ish, I already got what I came for. Yeah, about flags at the time. But as I'm pulling up, I see a dude running out the bushes. I mean, water boys. I mean, full speed and tackle him. Boom, she had Waffle House in there. Boom, flew everywhere. Shit, he slammed. Boom, and he's sitting in her chest. And I mean, he is literally pounding her. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm driving real slow like, Dream, just drive. Please just drive. Can't just drive. Put her in first. I back up. Get out of the car. He said, what you doing? I couldn't let him just beat her like that. I'm sure he called me. I grabbed my head butt, you know, the little belt right there, snatch him up, whole body off the ground. No lie. And I set him down. He said, man, you ain't got to do this. She said, that's my baby daddy. I'm like, why is he beating you up? His sister must have called. Where's his sister? She said, that's who kept my baby. Why? Bitch. Why did you your baby daddy's sister house don't think she ain't gonna tell?
Right.
So he been in the bushes probably all night. Like a damn waiting on your goof ass to be here. You feel me? I said, get your goddamn baby, get your dumb ass in the car. So the girl won't give her the baby. So she was like, I ain't going without my baby. I don't know. Fuck that baby. I don't know that baby. And the baby ain't getting beat. So you gonna get in the car and go. So he take off and run inside the house. Oh shit. He's gonna shoot me. So you remember my AK used to sit in my roll master. When you pull the So I pull the seat, snap the AK out, pop the clip in, put it on the seat. He run outside, he got something behind his back. So I'm like, oh shit. I go around the back side of the car, slide the AK out, right? He said, nigga, I kill you. And he had, bruh, no lie.
22.
No, bro, he had a steak knife, the serrated version too.
The vector knife? You got a vector knife, bro?
Man. Yeah. I'm like, nigga, let me get the hell over here. Boy, Apple, man, boy, I like to shot you 30 times with an AK, you know, with a full, my favorite knife up there. I throw my gun back in the car. I'm leaving you, motherfucker. I get in the car and I pull off. And I get right inside of Inslee, and the police call me. Ring, ring, ring. I'm thinking it's her. It's probably on the phone. Hello. Hey, this has been such and such with the Denver Department. Is this DJ Big Dream? So what would the nigga say at that time? You don't know what to say either. None of y'all know what to say. You know you just pulled an ATL and nigga in the super house.
Depending on who you asking.
Maybe.
No one knows what to say. Now I say, who asking?
Exactly. It depends on who's asking.
Oh, there's a circumstance over here. We just arrested Mr. Such and Such. Oh yeah, this big green there. She said, from my understanding, he put a knife for you. I found one in the yard. She found a knife in the yard. She said, and he claimed that you put an AK on him. Yes, ma'am, I got a license to carry. I'm actually at home at the time. And she said, well, why you didn't kill him? Wait a minute. That's the police said. She said, why you didn't kill him? If he was in the arm reaching you with that knife, you should have killed him. He was already had a warm, and he had broke some white girl face.
Damn.
They was already looking for him.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I'm never coming to Florida again. Florida man is from Alabama.
Florida, it all makes sense.
I still don't understand how I could fight that case of me killing her baby daddy in his sister's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't sound like a case.
And
with an AK-47.
And he got a steak
and I'm
knife.
from Alabama.
Florida.
You know what I'm saying?
And he got a serrated steak
The best thing
knife,
to do,
like you said.
if it's your sister or your mama,
Stay out of it.
stay out of it. So hey, anybody want to answer that question?
Hey, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all.
Oh no, I'm watching that from a distance.
Yeah. I can't come back.
No, that's just one of them things, bro. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, we got a difference here.
My question on it would also be like, what's the ratio? Like, is it a small dude, a big girl, a big dude with small girl? Because some people have this complex.
Also,
you
like,
if I can overpower you, I'm gonna take you out anyway.
Yeah, you watching too. Because
it depends. Yeah, I'm looking.
If those questions arise, that means that it's a high chance that you ain't gonna.
I'm observing, but if it gets to a point like that, I gotta tell you something about me. I was raised by, so if it's a situation where I feel like it's honestly unfair, or a woman is just being abused or attacked, I don't have a choice but to step in.
I understand
It's
that.
just how it works.
Too many people lose
Even
their
if
life
it's
off of
like-
chivalry nowadays.
Right, I get
That's
that.
what I was saying.
Like that's
I get that.
Not saying you're
But
wrong.
it's still
I
depending on
agree
the
with you.
situation.
Right.
Like if they got weapons and arms and he gonna shoot something like
Yeah.
that, I'm staying my way out of it. But if they just straight up slap box, hand fight something, he just wailing on some little bite-sized chick, I'm stepping in. Like
Yeah.
y'all could have resolved it some other way.
Yeah, see,
And
that-
half the time they
I
been
like
already
that.
got their licks in. And at this point, you just being evil, you just being malicious. And I
Yeah.
don't think that's
Yeah,
right. I
like,
can't
I-
stand by and let somebody be a woman.
And
That's what the police for. You ever heard do that cross the
Get
white?
that,
Yeah.
but I ain't no punk.
That nigga said,
Let's not-
boy,
let's not-
Police,
that nigga
911 has him on
Somebody
speed
gonna-
dial.
Do you hear me?
Somebody
You hear
gonna-
me? Big
911 got
Dreams said
Charleston
some
on
shit.
speed dial. That's
Yeah,
how
when I
that's how
started
bad
swinging,
it
it's
is.
over. Ain't no, nah, it's
I-
over.
I said this a long
agree.
It's a
time
whole
ago.
different scenario then.
When I hit the age of 33 and I realized that I consistently pay taxes, that means I subscribe to the police. I'm finna use my
I
subscription.
need my services.
I'm finna use it.
But you can call the police on something they got going on and they end up arresting you for jumping in.
Exactly.
You can call the police and get yourself.
Hence why I'm gonna use a fusion with Vegas said. I'm gonna sit back and observe and be like, damn, that's
Right.
crazy.
Oh.
That's what's gonna happen. I can't because a kid just got killed over on Mobile Street, that little seafood place right there. Dude was in line. No, excuse me. A lady was in line. Another lady was behind her. Her boyfriend walks in, skips her. They get to arguing. Random kid, senior in high school.
Yeah.
Breaks up the fight,
Oh,
grabs one. They fall out the window. Window shatters. Pulls out a pistol, shoots him in the back.
Yep.
All he did was break up the fight. Died before he graduated.
Exactly. That was my boy.
this happened like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly my
This
boy.
happened like
What was this?
This was
oh,
like
it's been a couple of
What-
years now. I think.
Okay,
It's
so
been a year too. I mean,
because she just got
like
charged.
she just the like the case just went through.
Yeah.
Story?
Yeah.
The kid that got killed. It's my next story.
Damn.
Wild story.
Damn.
6 degrees of separation is a motherfucker. Ain't it?
Yeah.
Boy.
Wild story. I remember like they was my neighbors when I moved in my house. They was my neighbors for the whole time, and like that was the only like relationship I had in my neighborhood. Like I talked to them all the time, and they disappeared one day, and when they showed back up, they tell me about what happened. The kid got killed at a seafood restaurant,
Mhm.
and I was like, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. She moved to Atlanta.
I wouldn't be able to stay here either.
She moved to Atlanta. His mom moved to Atlanta. Like she come back forth because of the legal proceedings. She moved to Atlanta.
I
And
was
she,
on
told me,
them.
she was telling me that story. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, what can happen at a seafood restaurant? I go spring seafood all the time.
Bruh. And what get me was like in the comments of the case. Because I'm lame. I look at the news now. Like that's how I found out what the fuck going on. I successfully,
Every morning.
bruh, I have to know what's going on. It's so much shit going on in Mobile, bro.
You
But
got to
I'm reading the comments. They like free my cousin, free my cousin, free my cousin. I'm like, what? For
Your-
what?
Your
She
cousin
shot a
got
nigga in the back who was breaking you up for
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
In the back, cuz? Nah.
I mean, you should shoot a person who's just trying to break up a fight.
Right,
You
but
should shoot them nowhere.
So
They
shooting,
just-
shooting a person mean last resort.
right. Right.
That's not the case.
that's first resort for a lot of young people.
It is, and from reading portions of the deposition and from what she said to his family was essentially that she made a stupid decision in the heat of the moment that she shouldn't have made because she wasn't aware of the entire situation at the time.
And most folks ain't.
She said that essentially what happened was whenever that happened and she felt somebody snatch her, all she saw was the dude, because the dude, I guess when they fell through the glass or whatever the case may be, he ended up like grabbing her or something, trying to like balance himself and like pulled her top down or something like that. She got hot-headed thinking that the dude snatched her.
Oh man.
And that's
Well, the shooter was a girl.
yeah.
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 Even the chicks in Mobile are vicious. Scary.
Yeah.
Scary. And they killed the dude at Walmart in the wheelchair in Mobile.
What?
Yeah, it don't matter. The wheelchair, the dude got in the fight, and he killed the dude in the wheelchair.
Talking about on government?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ghetto
it was at
Walmart?
the neighborhood Walmart.
Walmart,
It was
yeah, bro.
Oh.
it was two dudes in a wheelchair. It was something like that.
No, it was a young dude that shot the older dude.
You know what? For somebody that don't watch the news, bro, he know everything that happened in the city.
I'm glad somebody found that
Yeah.
show right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are the
Bro, they'll
chances?
shoot you for anything.
What are the chances?
I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro. First off, I'm 6'3", 240, and intimidating, and I know I am. You feel me? To the police, to all white people, and to babies. You feel me? So if I go, like the situation I'm talking about, the neighborhood, I mean the ghetto Walmart, the dude was a small. He had to be like 5'5". He could kill a heart side. You feel me? If I grab the dude, say, bro, chill, instantly feel intimidated. He gotta do something, or he feel like he don't because I'm not gonna harm him. You feel me? But he feel like he got to.
I don't even think it's so much
I'm out,
intimidation. I think it's embarrassing. And I think
I'm embarrassed. I'm not gonna do nothing.
No. I get that, but I'm saying like people might not even be that's exactly it. That's exactly the point.
You feel like a rag doll. You let
No,
something
I'm
bang.
out, bro. I'm out.
You want to answer the question?
Joe
All right,
Nathan.
No, man, I'm just gonna look and call
Oh,
police.
you didn't know Joe Nathan was coming back. Joe Nathan.
Oh, it's already.
It's coming back.
That's the life.
So I mean, and I agree.
The whole situation, ain't nobody gonna just yell world star and star.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
No.
They ain't me.
Nah, I ain't doing that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think we all a little
Don't
more
call
civilized in
police.
the hill though.
I may have like, hey, the police come. They may stop them. But other than that,
Most
go
people
by
just
my
grab their
business.
phone.
You don't
I
know,
didn't see that. Bro, I'm gonna get a bell pepper. I'm gonna get a couple steaks. I'm gonna grab some eggs. I'm gonna grab 2 cartons of berry punch, Tropicana, for $1.50 each.
That bear punch too.
They go hard. I'm gonna grab a can of Pringles because I can't afford 2.
That's some milk, but they need some milk.
I ain't right. I'm gonna go in, and I'm just gonna go grocery shop. I'm just gonna do what I normally do.
Good old mind your business. I get it. I
You
freaking
just
get
got
it.
to DJ.
You can't know who got what.
And you know what? I ain't trying to be funny, man, but I think like a lot of times, and I mean, I completely understand. You know what I'm saying? Your point
It depends on
for
the
what you say,
situation.
and I understand depending on the
And we need
situation.
more people like you.
I think a
We're
lot.
just not those people.
I feel you.
I think a lot of times, if we always talk about, well, I say we, but I have conversations with people a lot of times about how we live in such a microwave society. We expect everything to be instant, and I feel like even that rolled over into the violence. And I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. Back in the day, you had a disagreement, you scrapped it out with somebody, and then afterwards, y'all fought it out, and then y'all hugged it out. For most cases, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd have had tips with dudes in the neighborhood that I grew up with. That now every time I see them, I'm like, bro, how your family? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you did as kids.
But a lot of us grew up around men that had better morals that taught us this.
I agree. I
And-
agree.
And none of us, well, I'm gonna say none of us, the generation that's under us don't have that as much because the
I
kids
agree.
that are raising kids themselves.
And that meant that, like you said, that mentorship ain't there.
Kids these days.
I think
Right.
that's what
It
got
is.
me
More than
messed up.
anything.
Because I'm still in the mindset of, all right, y'all scrap, you beef it out, you cool, you get over it, y'all move on. And nowadays it ain't like that. Nowadays you tell somebody bad enough, it's all on social media. Everybody mad.
Yeah.
They probably hurt. They come back after and try to kill you over there.
Yeah.
And that's why, and that's the only reason I brought that up, because I think it comes full circle back to
Yeah.
we talk about intimidation versus, you know what I'm saying, embarrassment and emasculation.
Yeah.
And I think 90% of the time that's all it is. We live in that microwave society where everybody is there for clicks and likes and views and shares. And the minute they think they got emasculated on social media, they want revenge.
It's terrible.
It's
most of
stupid.
these can't even feel emasculation.
You right.
With me, I don't that gun.
Yeah.
Take me like that.
Yeah, that's
We
stupid.
spit
man.
that shit right there. You got you even got no gas.
Look, you know,
Roll with us,
you
we
know
got
this a
folks
grown.
like
Look,
that.
y'all know this a grown man conversation because that's ain't nobody got time for this foolishness.
You can't even roll with us.
Oh,
All right, what we
what's the
got?
comments?
Rob said this a little bit ago. He was like, "Dang, I could have invited you, boy, but I'm sure y'all don't want to get canceled fooling with me."
Rob, you know I love you, brother. Yo ass, I didn't even think your ass was in town, Rob.
He be traveling.
Don't he?
And the Husky Hokage says, "Listen, I've had something like that happen to me. Stepped in because the chick was getting herself trashed, and she got mad at me and my friends because we beat her boyfriend, and he was the dude hitting her."
Damn.
Exactly what I
Hey,
said
shout out
about
to
the
Husky Hakage, man.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's the dude right there.
Mhm. That's my guy.
That's what
That's
I'm
my
saying
guy.
about the message. I've seen a dude step in to break the girl and the dude up, and the girl jumped on the dude that stepped in. They double team
It happens, and they will literally fuss, fight, beat this whole scrap out. And as soon as it's all over with, they be right back together.
Yeah,
Go home, make up, make a baby, and like
bro,
that
that's
happened.
terrible.
And usually look like the
If
rest
you
of somebody
kill
else.
me and get back together, y'all ain't never having
Nah.
sex no more.
I ain't
Every
know.
sex
Move.
act.
Y'all ain't hear
Give
him.
her own
When he
place,
when he
away
just
from
said
the
say
mess.
say it again. Say it so the whole room can hear you.
Said more of the story is just mind your motherfucking business.
Period. That's it. Fact.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Cost you nothing
That's
to
it.
mind your
That's
business.
the cumulative answer there. Drive off real fast.
Sincerely, black men.
Mhm.
Sincerely, black.
Sincerely, black
Is that
men.
like that Dre kind of thing? The guy was raising money to get away from the abusive relationship. His girl, the guy that was like, "Don't you hate when I come around?"
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
raised a bunch of money for him.
Yeah,
to get away from her,
she mollywopped the
and
back of
she
his
threw money
head.
and something.
Yeah.
And they right
Yeah.
together again.
Yeah.
Old buddy
Wow.
from TikTok where he
Don't
just
you know
just
when
singing
I?
songs
He
that
look
she
like
just
Devontae
find
Smith.
nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude.
Crying his
And they
ass
raised a bunch
off.
of money for him to move
Popped
away,
him all through the apartment.
and he popped back up, took the money, and he's still with her.
He blew all
Crazy.
behind that too.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
he's a whole dude getting beat up by a chick too.
On live, bro. She was chin chasing. I'm not gonna lie, her form was pretty cool though.
Yeah, she around go see her.
Shit,
What?
pretty cool. Like she was following through, like turning with the swing, like
Body
like middle. She followed
training
through.
was there.
She gave him the hippo
She knew something, bro. She knew something.
Yeah, she knew he wasn't gonna fight back.
That's what it. You know what?
He started
You know
doing club
what?
promotions
Right.
and shit after that
I
too.
think you're
Like
right.
he was getting a little bag off of his domestic abuse. Like he was doing club. He was like hosting club events and all type of stuff.
He blew all up. What about chains and stuff? He became a rap after that. He started rap.
He started buying
That's
pistols.
famous.
and
You get
everything.
famous from
I
getting
saw
your
that.
ass whooped. That's wild. Somebody else hit the sex jar, the chaos jar. One of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You on that? I already know where you going chaos. Man, it's ammo work. We in here.
This Atmo.
The
I
third,
should have
boy.
brought the bottle in here.
Oh shit.
The third, my boy. We in here. This is what we do.
Oh shit.
Talk to him slow.
All right.
Sound the
Damn.
balls out.
Under 3,000 dropped a diss track on you, specifically Big Boy cosigns. Assemble the perfect response. Name a producer and a feature. You have no limit on the budget. Easy. Under 3,000 dropped a diss on me, cosigned by Big Boy. Easy. It's I'm going to get Kendrick Lamar and DJ Mustard.
I like it.
Oh, well, easy.
Of all formulas to
Easy.
copy, you had to copy that one.
Yeah,
No originality whatsoever.
We finna go crazy on 3.
So the ticket says Andre 3000 just dropped a diss track on you specifically, and Big Boy is co-signing. You have an opportunity with a blank check. You got a blank check to make a response. You can pick any producer and any feature. Who you picking?
So mine different than his. I'm definitely different than his.
He going to
Who you going? Who you getting?
I'm going to get Just Blaze.
But I know who you going to get the diss.
Okay. Who you gonna get on that?
You
Richard?
don't know who I'm
Wait,
going
let me tell him in his ear.
Blaze was actually my producer.
Let's see what he said.
I'm
And I could
right.
be wrong.
Are you wrong?
So-
Because you would never guess it.
I
I'm going to get.
guess.
I want Renegade. I want Just Blaze and Eminem.
Mm.
The only time Jay-Z got his ass whooped on the track.
I even think you like him.
I don't like Eminem.
That made you racist.
You wanna
See,
know what's
I'm a
crazy?
poet, the summer
That
regular
was my
modern day
duo.
Shakespeare.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, the
That was
killer
my
these latter
exact
days.
duo. I was
I
gonna
don't-
say- I was
I'm
gonna
not
say
a-
I would get Just Blaze and I was gonna get Eminem.
I don't like Eminem, but the one time Jay-Z got his ass straight up,
Yeah.
up on the track was Just Blaze, Eminem, Renegade.
Blueprint. I remember. I was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
That's a good pick.
I'm going there because
That's a good pick.
and Eminem just dropped a.
I still ain't heard it. I gotta go listen to it.
That's that
The
album.
death of no, the death of
No,
Slim,
Eminem is dropping
the death of
Oh,
Slim
the
They
Shady.
new
say
one?
the old Slim Shady on this.
Yeah. The
Oh, you
scheming
know
is there. The scheming and the wordplay is definitely
But
there.
that's always there. But
Yeah.
he said it wasn't that sure enough like the last album he had dropped. He was just mad at the world.
Mm-hmm.
He said it wasn't quite like that.
This was more like he mad at himself.
Yeah.
This was more
That's
Slim Shady.
exactly what.
That's exactly what it is. He
I
tried
want to hear that. I just ain't actually listened to it yet. Well, we can skip.
I've been on the Childish album.
No.
Well, Well, you gotta pick another since he stole yours. How about that?
He took mine, so I was saying.
Gotta go again, then.
But I got a stupid reason for picking the second one. I just went go ahead.
Give me Dre for the beat.
Okay.
Wrong.
Give me Dre for the beat. And give me Cole for the feature.
Ooh.
Dre for Dr. Dre for the beat.
Dre
and J. Cole for the feature.
Okay.
Yeah, but Cole
They gonna ain't gonna diss nobody though.
But no,
No.
That's because he stepped away from this because it was gonna get
Okay, come
ridiculous.
on, this.
Let's not forget he came at Kanye.
Is still that nigga, bro. Don't trip. Now, mind you, false prophets is a real thing.
Yeah.
Don't say that
A
nigga.
real track.
But I don't know if he gonna be a real diss track.
Bro, false prophets is a real thing, bro. Shut the fuck up and die slowly.
I don't think
He was
That's-
dissing a
that's
Kanye that was just like out of his prime.
Shut to get nasty.
Have you heard of false prophets?
Of course.
Well,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why you can
Oh,
shut
okay.
the fuck up
Okay.
and die slowly.
That explains a lot.
It's about Kanye and Wale.
What's up?
One
False
song.
prop. Yeah.
The song was called False Prophets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Murder.
It's
And he wasn't dissing, he was preaching.
he was just like, I expect better from niggas like this.
But see, that's exactly my point.
But however, the question says they dissed you specifically. If you talk about me as an artist, the person that I am and the lane that I'm in, if I ended up in a diss track, especially with somebody like 3 Stacks and Big Boy, I'm gonna find somebody in that lane. Cole is in that lane.
He's most definitely that.
So I mean, it is what it is.
That's true on that. That's true on that.
Because you lose if you don't have that.
That's it.
I'm gonna choose myself for one. Alchemist is my producer.
I love an Alchemist pick. You choose yourself though? Oh, he looked at me disrespectfully, like nigga, you act like you don't know who I am. I don't.
That's fine.
But
I love the
tell me
mystique.
something.
Then ain't your boy say I love the mystique?
I love it.
Okay.
Tell me something. I like the academic pick. I just ain't heard you rap.
Oh, I'm done. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't say you couldn't.
I didn't say you said I couldn't.
I'm just saying that like you pick you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the best rap I've heard in this room name is Eternity.
And he'll tell you.
And I understand this. I haven't
And
heard
he-
you rap.
He got. We did a tour together.
I haven't
I
heard
do gotta ask this question though.
I haven't heard you rap.
This ain't about me rapping.
In the room is Eternity.
To you.
No, nigga, who ain't heard nobody else.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna
So,
go that rabbit hole.
You pick yourself as strong to me. I respect that. I love it. You think I'm dissing? I'm not.
I'm not here
I
to.
love it.
I ain't
And
freestyling.
I really love the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Alchemist is one, bro. Alchemist did a masterpiece of mistakes. With,
I get that.
With what's my boy name, man? Monday, nigga. Monday, nigga. What's his name? Freddie Gibbs. He did a masterpiece with Freddie.
I'm about Alfredo. Yeah, and Fetty. Yeah.
I love Alchemist.
And since you mentioned Freddie Gibbs, a person riding with me is Benny.
Okay.
And I'm actually on the Benny the Butcher mixtape.
Are you on Benny? Yeah. You on
He
Benny
is.
Butcher's?
He
I
is.
told you about that.
Did you?
He
When we
is.
was on the podcast when I talked about I had a homeboy that was on that mixtape you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
him.
him.
But
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
but
I told him
You
about
rapping
that.
with Benny?
Come on.
You rapping with some? You rapping with Benny?
You said that 2 times.
Oh, bro, it's a hard nigga to rap with.
But
That's a hard nigga to rap with, bro.
I agree.
It's a hard nigga to rap with. That
You
nigga
gonna
go.
tussle with 3 Stacks 1-on-1?
I don't think 3 seconds did. So like when I read the question, it didn't scare me as much. I know you can rap.
There's no profuse sweating coming from it. I tell you, I box with God. I mean that.
Yeah, stop it. Slow down just a bit.
That's exactly what you be doing if you do it.
Slow down just a bit.
And you then
Hey,
And I get that.
love the confidence.
and I get that.
So,
I get that. That means I'm a God boy. Kratos, I guarantee you. I was the king of the coast for this city for a year straight on 93 BLX, bro. Would you
Before they
really-
cheated you.
Before they cheated me because they just could not play my verse because they just put me on mute.
I respect that.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
I just don't. In my,
There's-
everything I'm saying
There
is
is
with no context.
there is no
I'm not
hubris here. There's no. I put my 10,000
hurt.
hours
There's
in.
hubris everywhere.
No, I there's no hubris when I
There's
say I
hubris
put my
everywhere.
10,000 hours.
Ain't no way you gonna tell me there ain't no hubris, bro. It's hubris everywhere. Bro, I'm the best nigga ever graced this planet. You feel me? Only thing better than me was Jesus, bro. I'm the best nigga graced this planet. I understand. That's hubris. It's hubris everywhere. I'm not gonna hear you say it's not no hubris. But if you like that, I want to hear it. I feel like you like that. You look like you like that.
Well, his confidence say he like that,
His
and I like
confidence say he
that.
like that. I love
But
it.
his confidence say he
I
like
love
that,
it.
and I like
love
that.
I love that he
I
confident
mean,
like that.
just hearing three stack names make
But
me
don't say
shiver a little.
like
bit, you know what
I'm a
When you
wordsmith,
say-
bro. I love
somebody
words.
said Mufasa.
He that.
Hubris,
You know what I'm saying?
hubris
You say
means a
something.
lot.
You
Right.
say something.
It does.
Even if you go against T.I., which is my favorite rapper from the South, you feel me? Yeah. Not now. But I want.
Just listen to that little verse right there.
I
Yeah,
want some of that though.
I got you. I get you out of
Oh
that.
man.
I get you out of
Yeah, look, you had to go real.
Hey,
I want
that. When you ask a rapper this, like me and him looked at each other when this question came out because we already knew how we felt. Like me and this man toured together when I was still conscious the kid all over the place.
So I'm gonna tell you how much I love words, bro. You said no hubris here,
Yeah.
right? So the hubris word triggered me.
Mhm.
You said no hubris here.
In what I'm saying, there's no hubris.
Yeah.
I
So
put in
it's a
10,000 hours.
lie because hubris is within all things, right? Because Eternity feel like he's the best person here right now, and you probably feel the same way, and I respect that. But hubris is a thing, bro. We all got it, bro. I'm the greatest thing that graced this earth since Jesus Christ.
There's a
But guess what?
contrast between competence and confidence.
But you saying no hubris, where hubris means something. It is a defined word.
Yeah, that's
It's a
arrogance.
defined word.
It's arrogance. Long story
Hubris
short.
is a defined word.
Right.
When you say there's no hubris here, you're a fucking lie. And I respect the shit out you. I don't mean no disrespect, but you're a lie when you say there's no hubris here because I guarantee you, Eternity feel like he does the same way you feel.
And he has entitlement too.
Yeah, but you can't say no hubris because
But-
you can't prove that you're the best rapper ever.
Has this man contested a word I said yet?
He don't have to because as a man and as a artist, not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go into that vein of saying who's better or worse. Right? We're not gonna do that.
Michael Jordan is in his 60s and still talk shit to Magic Johnson.
Yeah, and Michael.
This is facts.
Yeah.
These is facts.
So-
Shaq
so
just
you
did a
think
diss
that-
track
so-
recently.
so wait,
these
what?
is facts.
What you just said is true.
This is respect. Like,
Well,
he
no.
respects me enough to know when I say that, like, he kind of serious.
What you just said is true.
Right.
But do you know that just because Michael Jordan said don't mean hubris ain't done. It's hubris done.
Snake, I like it.
I like what you did. Huh?
Nah.
I like what you did.
In
huh?
X-Men 97, Magneto tells Charles that
Hold on,
humans.
hold on, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right,
Oh,
what we got?
shit.
Respect, bro. Ain't no disrespect.
All right, what about you?
Rob said that I'm actually on my way out of town, but yeah,
See,
I ain't breaking
see
that
what the
up.
fuck I'm talking about?
I've been a dude get hit. I've seen a dude get hit with a knife by his girl.
Mm.
She took him to the hospital, and they still together to this day.
To the day.
To this
To
day.
this day.
Not to this day. All right. Husky said, first off, what did you do to Andre 3 Stacks for him to make a diss track about you?
Niggas
Played a
always
flute.
got
Made a
that
diss track
plug.
on a flute.
I made a diss song with a recorded.
D-Rock Moore says
He not knowing. Shout out to D.
What? He said he not knowing.
He not knowing.
That's the you.
That's crazy.
That's the you.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What he said?
He said
He
he's
said
not
he
knowing.
not knowing.
That's the you, sir.
I didn't hear.
That's all it said.
That's all it said. He
That's
not
all he
knowing.
said. He not
You
knowing.
don't know what to do with him about like that.
What I said on Bobby, y'all got me in that.
I don't respect
I
that.
killed the man with a pencil.
So understand. Wait. So understandably so.
The chaos jar
In
has been
X-Men
initiated.
97, Magneto tells Charles that humans will never achieve peace. In fact, they will argue over who has been the bigger victim. Is this the case for minorities in America?
One more time. Give it to me one more time.
In X-Men 97, Magneto tells Charles that humans will never achieve peace. In fact, they will argue over who has been the bigger victim. Is this the case for minorities in America?
Absolutely.
I mean, the actual character Magneto was built off of minorities in America.
Well, both of them will be.
Yeah. I know, we were just talking about Magneto to be specific. You know what I mean? So there's no way we can excavate that question without it being that real. You know what I'm saying? He was built off of the minorities, the characters between him and Professor X was built off of minorities. You know what I'm saying? So 100%, and it'll always be.
Why do you feel that way? That we are always trying to out victim each other?
Whoa. victim each other. I didn't. That wasn't a question.
Yes, it was.
That's what it was.
How so?
Read that statement again.
Yeah, one more
Give
time.
it to me one more time.
Instead of
On the back end, it says, in fact, it says they will argue over who has been the biggest victim. Is this the case for minorities in
Who's
America?
been the biggest victim?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And oh man, that's hard.
Yeah.
People is the perfect conversation. If we talk about Lamastad, they'll talk about the Holocaust, and it's just going to be an ever-ending cycle of who suffered.
Right.
And so, on the strength of that, is I got put in gas chambers, I got whipped, I got raped, my family got killed. So it's we got so much trauma between not just these events between us and them, but social media shows us all the time that we get more empathy than we do get support, because that's what most people do nowadays, is just tell them how their struggle is. And I'm not trying to disperse anybody's struggle, because everybody goes through their own individuality. However, it does come to a particular point to where if I am speaking with a Jewish person, they will automatically say, well, Hitler did my family like this. And then I can easily say, Andrew Jackson did my family like this, but it'll never not end, because one, we didn't get reparations, and I don't, care too much about that. As far as I don't never get it. That's not me being institution, but it's still on the strength of it's the victim contest. It really is who suffered the most, and there's no prize from it. It's just you walk away, you walk away from it saying, I made you feel less significant because my plight was worse than yours.
Right. It's like a reverse.
Wait, and goddamn it, you shouldn't. That topic does just
it's a rough topic.
Fuck you up, huh?
So a blonde-eyed blue devil killed a bunch of blonde-eyed blue devils that came together, killed a bunch of us niggas. That ain't the same. That ain't the same. Did you hear that? A blonde-eyed blue devil killed a bunch of blonde-eyed blue devils, then they came together, killed all of us niggas. That ain't the same. They ain't the same. They had a little internal beef that they squashed and still took over the world and killed a whole lot of us and made us slaves for 400 years. That shit ain't the same. How long was the Holocaust? How long did that whole thing last?
World War II.
How long did
I'm just saying.
Year or two? Yeah, so you can't compare 400 years to a year or two.
You are.
You just jumped in and said, no, so we're the bigger victim. None of this other stuff.
That's what I was just about to say. You just fell into the question.
Continue to push victimism over peace. Right.
Yeah.
You just proved the topic.
So you said something that I felt like was a key word there. You said restitution. And I feel like everybody has received restitution from that situation except for us.
Yes.
Which in biological thinking automatically would assume to make us the worst victim. So I think that conversation, I wonder if that conversation still perpetuates itself if the reparations that blacks deserved were actually given. Because then if blacks get they just due, just like everybody else then got they just due, is that conversation still a conversation?
That's a good question. Hold on. Does that mean that we're holding up world peace because we haven't gotten reparations yet?
Wakanda forever.
Willing to let it go? Is that what you said? Not
Wakanda forever.
But if we're the only ones that haven't got it, that means we're the ones holding up world peace, but we're not letting it go.
I won't say we're holding up world peace, but we're making our plight known and we're not being quiet about it.
Right.
Because it's obviously, like you said, it's fucking right there. It's blatant as fuck. Like I'm back in school, so I'm really going back over World War II and shit, and seeing the Japanese internment camps where those couple years where Americans didn't trust the Japanese immigrants, they had them in concentration camps. So when it was over, the next president was like, "Hey, slide them niggas 20,000 a piece and let's go shake hands with them." We never got anything like that,
right?
And this was not even 100 years ago.
It was in the 40s.
Y'all free now.
We got a speech.
So
and then as soon as we did, we got hit with the black codes when we was trying to get our 40 acres in the mule. Hit with black codes. Oh, you can't own land because you can't be a citizen. It was so they always professed that we had the ability to achieve our dreams, but it was always undercut, and was usually undercut by Democrats. But I'm gonna leave that right
hear
there.
me out. Hear me out, bro. We suffered hundreds of years of slavery.
Yes.
You talking? The Holocaust was for a very short period.
Very short period.
Very, very
Definitely in comparison. I agree with you.
Oh, and
literal
time, it was short period. They suffered years. We suffered hundreds of years, not 100, 200, 300s of years of slavery, right? That's the difference, right? They suffered years, not even a decade. They didn't even get to a decade of suffering. They suffered years of suffering. We suffered hundreds of years of suffering, right? The difference is that, man, I don't want to fuck myself up, man, but like the world is ran. The money in the world is
theirs.
It's not the American dollar. It's the Jewish dollar.
We talked about it.
It's the Jewish dollar. The American dollar is the Jewish dollar, right? That's the fact. It's the Jewish dollar. That's crazy that you want to compare less than a decade to centuries of struggle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare that. But now, mind you, after the centuries of struggle ended,
you own the free world.
After the centuries of struggle ended, we deal with segregation,
Jim Crow law,
redlining,
yeah,
Jim Crow laws. You know, so people don't understand. And then this is something I talk about a lot because people don't talk about redlining enough.
Police brutality is still happening.
Well, people don't talk about.
Have some downtime.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. People don't. Hold on 1 second. People don't talk about redlining, right? Let's talk about redlining for a split second. Atlanta, Georgia. It's a black city. Atlanta, Georgia was booming. Birmingham, Alabama decided that we did not want the airport. Get that shit away from us. We want to be a small town. We want to be a country town and make it safe, make it comfortable for our citizens. Atlanta, Georgia was the second choice to put the international airport. That's what ATL is, right? When you put an international airport somewhere, you put population there. There's no way around it. Population is coming because it's travel available, right? Birmingham, Alabama turned that down. That happened in Atlanta, who was majority black the entire time. They started building suburbs. So redlining was, hey, houses was $6,000. The most successful people in the country and in Atlanta was black people. They can afford $6,000 homes. But guess what? Redlining said that, hey, look, we're building these suburbs. Two rules. You can't buy it as a black person. You can't resell it to a black person. This is a natural fact. You cannot buy it as a black person or resell to a black person. So although Atlanta was majority black, the home ownership was the small percentage of whites that lived there, right? So that don't sound like a lot. But what happens is you go 40 years from now, all those white people that bought those $6,000 homes, they're worth $400,000. So now, when my kid decides he wanted to do something special and he needed a little capital, I could take a second mortgage in my house to give my son $100,000, $200,000 for them to do that. Black people wasn't able to do that because redlining limited our not our finances, our wealth. Atlanta's it's the blackest city in America. But our wealth was limited in the blackest city in America. So therefore, I can't own 3 homes. And now mind you, you're talking about the 60s. As a successful black man in America, I could own 3 of those homes. I can spend $18,000 and own 3 of those homes. Those homes right now on average worth $450,000 today.
Shit.
If I own 4 of them, the math is quick. I got you $1.35 million in equity. And I can give this, I can take a second mortgage and allow my kids to build businesses, right? But that wasn't allowed to us because of redlining. Bro, in 1967, it was a law passed to stop redlining. You don't understand, bro. Like, it was a law passed to sign redlining. Wells Fargo was the main corporate.
Yeah.
So the law passed to stop redlining. Now, mind you, redlining still exists to this day, but they do a convert. Convert. Right? It's not as they don't do it as blatantly as they did in Atlanta, but Atlanta was probably 80% black. And the Atlanta black man and woman can afford those homes, but they wouldn't sell them to them. And that kills generational wealth. So therefore, fuck slavery. We need reparations just off the fact that you didn't even allow us to build wealth. After you killed slavery, we still couldn't build wealth. We still couldn't accumulate wealth because land is the only thing that accumulates wealth, bro. You can buy as much gold and diamonds as you fucking want to, bro. It's minuscule when it comes to wealth. But owning a piece of the earth is wealth. I own a piece of the earth right now. Since I bought my house, it's worth triple right now. That's wealth.
Real quick, jump on your same topic. I'm gonna just spin off what he said. First, I'm gonna tell you what I heard Ray Kroc say in an interview a long time ago. When they said, Ray Kroc, you're one of the most successful men on earth, you own McDonald's. I mean, that's amazing. You own the Big Mac and the best fries. He said, you think that's what I own? No. I own the most high-end retail locations on earth.
He own land. Bro, so the McDonald's Corporation.
If he take all McDonald's off earth, he own more high-end retail than anybody on earth. Because you'll never find a McDonald's in the middle of a hood.
The McDonald's
That's
Corporation.
crazy.
You can find one in the middle of the hood.
Well, I mean, I'm just using that as an example.
I was gonna say it's one in the middle of the hood here.
The McDonald's Corporation
I'm
does not make their money from McDonald's. They make their money from land.
Yeah. So to go on to
I believe that.
Red, I'm gonna ask you a question. How many, and I could be wrong, so I'm asking, on this whole earth, especially the United States, how many hoods are near an ocean?
Oh,
man.
You know why? Because
Gentrification.
Water, damn right.
Hey,
Water is its own economy.
I got a question.
We've never been able to own it.
So you want to tell you some crazy? Well, go ahead and ask your question.
I got a real question.
Go ahead.
In this man's panel, how many of us own a piece of earth?
I do not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got some swamp land in Tennessee.
And we say we own it, but we had to pay taxes on it every year.
Exactly.
We pay taxes. We pay taxes on everything. You pay. Oh, that's a whole.
So
other
if I
conversation.
pay for something in its entirety,
You tax me
why
on
I
the
gotta
money.
pay you to keep it?
You tax me on the money I make. You tax me on the land that I have. You tax me on the stuff that I buy. You like how you tax me for the stuff that I buy and tax me on the money that I make to pay for the stuff that I buy.
I think it's fucking hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but it's just crazy to have a death tax. Like you can't even die for free.
Can't even.
Insane.
Bro, think about that, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy
so,
as fuck.
this is an older room, right?
Mhm.
And we got 5 people in this older room that own land. This room is probably 35 on average. What's your age, bro?
33.
What's your age? Okay, so
I'll be 37.
37. Fuck, I know how you are. How old are you? 35. And he old as fuck. So,
Oh yeah, I'm normally the oldest one in the room. Welcome, bitch. Anyway,
And by a bit, too. How old you, baby?
the average in this room is 35 and up. We own land, but if you ask the same question to it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you ask the same question to 5 white men in their 20s, like early 20s, 325,
Wait,
it'll be 8 out of 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had the same thing in the same race, I mean, with a white race and the same age bracket, there would be about 14 properties in here.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, double.
You're right.
It'll double.
They own double. That's the difference.
You know, the crazy thing about it is you talking about like how many hoods near the oceans. That's why hoods ain't near the oceans, because of gentrification. You know why I can answer that? You know why I can answer that? Shit happening right here.
Yeah, right now.
It's happening right now.
Water's own economy, bro.
I get phone calls every other day for one of my properties. I refuse to sell. I refuse to sell. I refuse to sell because of the fact that, like you said, the one thing that they ain't making no more of is land.
Right.
They ain't making no more land.
Actually, it is. They're actually building islands, so ish.
You
I get what-
Inland
get what I'm
is
saying.
what he mean.
Inland.
Inland.
You know, they ain't building
That's
no more
useless
land.
land.
So
So
like,
them lands washed away.
so with that
Don't-
being
don't-
said,
don't
like,
feed into that. That land washed away.
but what I'm saying is, but like legit, bro, like if you own property, and I'm telling you now, if you black and you own property, especially south of 10, south of 65, brother, hold on to it.
Oh yeah,
Hold on to it.
because guess what? They want
All
the
that
first
stuff,
want to live downtown
all
Mobile.
that stuff that you gotta think about this. Sims used to be heavily white populated.
Mhm.
And all that area in West Mobile, that's what everybody wanted to go to. So every time when you growing up and you black, you know what? They say everybody in the hood live downtown. So what everybody want to do? Move to West Mobile. Now everybody then kind of elevated. They move to West Mobile. You know what they do? They clear out the projects. Roger Williams don't exist no more. Technically, Orange Grove don't exist no more.
And they ain't just a Mobile.
These are
That's in the
community,
country.
but I know that. But what I'm saying is, but you think about just 7 to 10 years ago, when we could have had the Dave and Buster's before New Orleans. The same thing you talking about with Birmingham and the airport. We could have had a Dave and Buster's. We could have had that Top Golf been here. We had options to like that cruise ship was the start of everything. And we had so many opportunities to do stuff, but old money in this city didn't want new stuff in it. But now you got McGowan Park and we got the Top Golf. Now they're building the Dave and Buster's. Now y'all building waterways downtown. Now y'all want to redo the Civic Center that's needed repair for 20 something years. Now they're redoing the waterfront on the convention center. Something is about to happen.
You know what happened? I can tell you what happened. We supposed to have Remington in Theodore. They blocked Remington for Theodore. Remington was like, fuck it, we're building Huntsville. Huntsville is now the biggest city in the state. The biggest population in the state.
Yep.
And then everybody took notice. They go, oh shit, Huntsville, which was like number 5.
Yep.
Now you're the biggest. Everybody took notice. Mobile went and expanded. Oh, we got to grow. We're number 2. Bro, Birmingham was number 1 for years.
Yep.
Birmingham number 3. Montgomery number 4 now.
Yep.
Right? They took notice that, oh shit, Huntsville is allowing people to do shit.
Nigga, Rocket City.
Remington's supposed to have been here. They went to Huntsville because we blocked it.
Stupid, man.
Crazy. Free
And
money.
now they're like, oh shit, we got to stop that. Oh, bro, Austin failed like 7 years ago. I used to work for Austin. Austin failed like 7 years ago. Mobile refused to let Austin fail. It was a aluminum yard. It's a steel yard now. That's how different the mindset changes. Go, oh shit, Huntsville is this. Guess what? Huntsville is Blue County.
Yeah.
It's a Blue County. Huntsville is a Blue County. Birmingham, Jefferson, all those areas, Blue counties. Mobile, 54% black, Red County.
Yep.
They're changing their whole setup right now. Oh, we got to change this shit immediately because they're outgrowing us. They're outpacing us. Oh, and they love to say, "Oh man, Blue County is the crime is worse." They don't talk about the new list just came out. Forbes just came out Saturday. St. Louis number 1, Mobile, Alabama number 2, in the country for crime.
Right.
Chicago ain't even on the list.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Number 2.
No, they don't put Chicago on the list, but Chicago's far above everybody. Chicago ain't on the list at all.
I can understand I can understand that because they 10 times worse. It's like, what's the point of putting them there? We already know they're gonna be there.
Yeah, I got you.
It's all the regular states. Regular cities.
Mobile, Alabama is number 2 on the list of worst crime in the world right now. I mean, in the country right now. That's insane.
I wonder.
Mobile has been number 1 a lot of times.
But there was a time when people didn't even know Mobile was on the map.
Yeah.
What you say every year, and the first shooting of New Year's happens
On New Year's.
Within 20 minutes.
You know what makes it so crazy? As soon as K. Ivy made it so open carry was permit.
That's it.
The same exact fucking day is what we had that massacre
Shooting.
downtown on New Year's. Legitimately, when it first starts, it's like, all right, now we finna show you how stupid enough of a decision that was. And look at what we have now. Just like you stated, it's a domino effect, slippery slope.
Man, what you say? Slippery slope.
That's bad.
All right, guys, we got a few more comments.
Oh goddamn.
And then Mr. Black is ready to come join.
Come on,
y'all if
goddammit.
y'all ready.
Let go, Black.
Oh shit.
Is Black coming in?
Yeah. So 100% agree with Buck. He was talking about what you're saying about gentrification. Right. Go ahead.
D-Rock said, you were jailed for being literate. That was a result of the black codes and slash slave codes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fact.
So, right.
Your
What
business.
up, what up, Dave?
Your business.
Hey, let me tell you, bro.
I want to hear this one.
You got
I want to
one
hear
of the
this
greatest
one.
wives on the planet, bro. What's up, niggas?
I want to hear this one.
I need new glasses,
All
boy.
right.
I'm squinting.
Husky
With
said
glasses.
that the Holocaust can't even compare to what the black people went through during slavery and still goes through to this day. Even with all that, I'm willing to move towards world peace as long as my people will benefit from it financially.
Facts.
Facts.
He said something.
What he said.
Still like and share, y'all.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I can share.
yeah. We did.
Okay, perfect. All right. D-Rock said every day above ground costs a grip. He's lying.
That's right. It is expensive.
How should I-
To the death tax.
You can't.
Danae asked, what is a family trauma that people do not talk about?
Not talking about it.
He said not talking about it. That's a trauma within itself.
What up, TK?
Yeah, no, Nathan.
I just saw a T and a K. That's all I could read, bro. I really need new glasses.
She said, hey, Phil.
Hey, so I gotta go get it. I gotta go get vision check, bro. So I always had perfect vision, but like it's fading. It's age.
Bro, that's literally it. I'm realizing
When
that
last time you went to go to the eye doctor?
shit, like 2021.
I ain't been to eye doctor in 15 years, bro.
Black, what
That's
up,
wild.
boy?
Good sir.
I did.
Yeah.
You muted. You muted, bro.
It's not me.
What's up with the bros? What's up with the bros?
What happening?
Black,
Good.
what's happening?
Man, my camera had died a little bit. I had to resuscitate that thing. and I'm an
Hey,
hour
Black,
late,
I'm
but
bringing Kansas City to your city soon. I'm gonna come see you personally. I'm bringing Kansas
Pull
City to your.
I owe you because the last time I saw you, I was talking big shit about KC and they won the Super Bowl that year. So
That's what we do, bro.
Give
We
me
Super
that.
Bowl
give me
winners.
that. Don't. But we beat y'all too, though. I mean, I know it don't matter because it wasn't the Super Bowl, but I get it. You know, we rivals.
Yeah,
We gonna
you
stay
know.
rivals.
What you trying to say, man?
Nah, what's up though? Sorry I'm late, y'all. For real.
Hey, we beat. Hey, look, hey, Black. We beat the nigga behind me too, and we beat y'all. And, hey, look, if we play Saints, we beat them. We beat everybody. That's what we do.
Only because
I
Roger
can't
made it
say
so.
nothing. I can't say nothing right now. I gotta take it.
That's
Pause.
because Roger made it so.
Oh God, this nigga said precinct.
Hey,
What?
you said if they played, we did. I was there. We beat them.
Nigga said
Reason why I ain't mad at Kansas City because
Like,
I
how
love
you
Andy
doing,
Reid.
bro?
Oh yeah,
Like, how
Andy
you
Reid is a
doing, bro?
beast. What's that?
How you
Like,
living,
like
bro?
it rolling up.
Oh, every day is a fight, man. You know, gotta keep jabbing.
That's it.
But
That's
I'm
it,
cool
Bud
though.
Crawford. This shit.
Next topic, man. What we talking about?
shit.
Yeah,
Somebody
let's
hit the
jump.
show.
Oh,
Uh-oh, let me go first.
Oh, this for you?
It's for Black. You want to do the mental health or you want to do the chaos job?
The who?
You want to do the mental health or you want to do the chaos job?
What's a chaos joke?
chaos.
It's
nigga.
chaos, nigga. What you mean?
Ain't no telling what the fuck you gonna get.
My bad. Well, let's go with the chaos then.
Oh shit.
I knew you was going.
We will
chaos.
eventually get
I
to
don't
the
even know why you
mental health.
act
At
like
some
you were gonna
point-
do that.
We gonna get some mental health today at some point.
Why you act
No,
like you
I
want to go?
want to do a mental health, but something about the chaos, the control chaos.
Don't nobody want to heal today. I see.
Right. No healing.
Okay,
this
so
Sunday.
this is kind of piggybacking off of the one earlier. So if we have to pick another one, we can.
Okay.
This
Yep,
one says
pick
a
another
woman is being assaulted by another woman. What do you do?
Really
Same
wrong.
shit.
What do I do?
All right.
Hey, look, I watched because. Hey, wait,
Look.
I watched. Wait. I watched because the titty might come out.
A titty. You know what? Women cannot fight without a titty popping out.
Like when women fight, titties pop out.
It is a guaranteed fact that
That
that's
you
going
gonna
to
catch a
occur.
titty. I hate put the camera up there.
I get it.
Full break
That's
here
not
now.
how
I'm the
I'm
other
gonna
man.
play
Hold up,
out.
bro.
No,
I'm
no.
trying to break them up, but the shirt keep popping up every time I break them up.
Yep.
Somebody get the other one for me. That thing we
You know, it's real important that cameraman for a woman's fight stay on point, you know, because you know we would hate to miss something. I ain't talking about the lefts and rights, though.
And every girl that fight in the club never wear panties.
They
Nigga.
don't.
Nigga.
You're right. Some of them need to.
Some of them do.
You're
need
right
to.
about that. All right.
All right, let me do a mental health one. Let me do the mental health one. I kicked off the mental health one. Let me
All
do
right.
the mental health one.
So the first question, the first topic we got from the mental health jar says, I experience the most disappointment when blank.
You know what? And the thing about mental health is it has a lot to do with how you approach things, and this is probably not a good thing. It's like when you expect things out of people around you, right? You might expect things, but they might not even know too. So it might be unfair, but it's disappointing when you think people that know you, and when you say I'm good, they should kind of know that something might not be good with that person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting the blame on anybody. I'm just saying it's the toughest then, because I ain't gonna even lie. I had like an episode, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 2, 3. When was my son's birthday? The 18th. So I had an episode, right? And it's crazy because you want people to be there, and then sometimes it don't be nobody there. But then sometimes that's when you can have your breakthrough, because I swear I had a breakthrough and it hit me like lightning. I never experienced anything like it before. But I think that's probably the most difficult thing, when you hope that people, that's probably more what it is. You hope that people kind of understand to help you get over what it is that you're going through, because sometimes you can't verbalize it, no matter how good you articulate yourself. So you just be a prisoner of the moment. So that might be the hardest thing. So I would just suggest that sometimes we might want to prod a little bit more with your folks. Maybe not like people you don't know like that, but your folks.
Y'all mind if I piggyback off of him? It says I experienced the most disappointment when, and then it's blank. So I want to piggyback off of what Black's saying, because what I got to say is kind of similar, but I think I experienced the most disappointment when I expect me out of other people.
Oh, okay.
So it's one thing to expect, it's one thing to expect somebody to do something, but I think a lot of the times, it's the golden rule. We treat others how we want to be treated, and we are disappointed when the people that we show up for don't show up for us, because we expect those people to be there because I will be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that in a lot of cases, that and unfortunately that's kind of like self-sabotage, is self-inflicted, because mentally that's where we are. We think that, okay, if I do good by people, people do good by me. Everybody don't think like you, everybody don't have the same heart as you. So I mean what it boils down to is that I think that if you expect you out of you, but you have to treat everything kind of like an experience. I live life as an experience. Like, things aren't happening necessarily to me, they're happening for me. You know what I mean? So if you I kind of have to marginalize that at times, and a lot of times we sacrifice our own mental health by doing so. And so I think that that's something that you have to clear out. Like, you got to stop expecting you from other people, because if you do, you'll set yourself up for disappointment every time.
Can I pick it right off of you?
And I'm gonna go after you.
Okay. So exactly, that's my biggest gripe in life, bro. Dependability, bro. Dependability. I'm one of the most dependable dudes you ever meet in your life, bro. If you call me, and Dream says this, if you call me, no matter what's going on, man, I'll stop what I'm doing. If it's possible, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm gonna come make sure that everything's good. Bro, it's the most hurtful thing for me to like ask a simple question and you can't deliver on that. And we're at like to the point where like it really tears a part of my core, right? Like great example. I've had something that happened recently in my life where I asked somebody to like, hey man, can you do this for me? Because I can't do it right now. I didn't ask you to do it right now. You feel me? I asked because you do it. Just tell me the time frame you can do it back in, right? And whatever I ask you, could tell me the time frame. Or I get it later tonight, or I get it tomorrow morning. Fine, perfectly fine. But can you do it? But the response was, I can't do it right now. Which means it sounds like you don't even want to do it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I personally care about my people that's close to me so much that it's been times that I've sacrificed myself, my relationships, my well-being to make sure that I could do something that needed to be done at that very moment, right then and there. When that's not reciprocated, it's hurtful. To the point where like people be like, bro, I bet, bro. So I'm giving you an insight. Bro, I'm gone for 20 days at a time. That's why I'm on my podcast for 3 weeks. I'm going for 20 days at a time. I'm home for 8 days, right? When I'm gone, bro, I gotta depend on somebody else to go do this for me and do that for me, right? Yeah. Like nothing serious. Like a hurricane hit my house, bro. Ain't nothing you can do about it. The house gone. Yeah, you feel me? But like I if I call you and say, hey, could you do this for me? And you be like, okay, thank you. Because on the other side of that is that not even this extreme. Like, bro, I was 15 hours away. You feel me? It's in Wisconsin. White dairy country, right? Mm-hmm. So what was that? Bro, I called Dream and said, hey, bro, when y'all left the podcast and like acting still on, can you go make sure that it's not causing damage to my floor? He's like, yeah, I'll take care of that. No questions asked, nothing. Bro, an hour later, Dream was at my house. My doorbell went off. He was there checking. That's important to me, right? Because Dream know that he could call me and say, hey, look, my daughter is broke down on Cottage Hill. She may need a jump. Can you go do it right now on the way? Did I not? That's importance, right? I'm not going to call you and ask you for something that's not important. But when you don't give me that back, it makes me second guess everything. And then when you ask me, hey, Craig, man, you distant. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm so comfortable being by myself. Is that I would rather be by myself than give you the opportunity to disappoint me.
Self-sufficient gives comfort.
Because
you know that you follow through because you depend on yourself.
Exactly. I'd rather be by myself than give you the opportunity to disappoint me, right? Because you know I give you my fucking last, my shirt off my back, my shoes off my feet, my socks off my heels, right? I give you everything I got to make sure that my people is good. But if I ask you for the same and you can't do that, it's a heavy disappointment. It's a heavy disappointment, bro. It hurts me deeper than anything else. Right? It's probably one of my deepest struggles. That's hurtful to me. So therefore, when people be like, man, I ain't seen you. Bro, you've been home for 7 days. I ain't seen you. That's why. Because if you see me and I come to spend time with you, what happens when you ain't there? I gotta look at you different, and I don't want to do that.
I understand that. I'm very much the same way. But I challenge you not necessarily to change that mindset, but change the perspective a little bit. Everybody is the main character of their own story.
For sure.
Right? So you may ask this person something, and that response of, well, I can't do it right now.
So that wasn't the response.
No. I'm just saying, I'm just giving.
I want to make sure I clarify that.
Yeah.
The response.
Okay.
It was that I can't do it.
I can't do it. Okay. I'll tell you.
Which is a totally
let me run with
different
that
thing.
Let me run with that.
It right now.
It's different than I can't do it.
I can't do it right now. It's cool. When can you do it? First off, I'm busy. I can do it in like 2 hours. That's the appropriate response. The appropriate response is like, hey, bro, I got this going on. Can they wait this time? Right? Okay. That's the appropriate response. But I can't do it is what I was responding to.
So I ask you this. For a question like that, right? You must have been able, at some point in time, you had to be there for that person for you to request their tax. Right?
A lot.
Right. So I'm not necessarily saying it's like it's the barter system, but
it is. So I live off the barter system, so you can't say that. I feel like currency is the bane of existence. The barter system is way better than currency because if I grow potatoes, I can give you potatoes for corn. So I know. I sorry to cut you off, but I know what you're going at. I do feel like the barter system is the better way. Like I don't do favors for that same reason. Because I don't want to barter a favor with you.
I can respect that. Me and Jeremy have had a conversation about pride because he knows how big mine is.
Right.
But in an extent, there are certain times to where you don't have a bird's eye view of everybody's day-to-day.
Correct.
To be able to be available because who's to say their availability might not be able to be applicable for what you're asking for at that moment. Sometimes no is not malicious.
Correct. So, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
I didn't get told no. I got told I can't. Right. I can't. Right.
Well, I can't can be somebody's no. That and that's where we're getting hung up. And I mean this the most respectful way. The most respectful way. I can't be held against every person because of your relationship.
I can. I fucking can. I can.
Man, and drop everything you're doing. Craig's in trouble. We need you to come right now.
That's a movie reference.
Whoa. Let me get this thought out. I can because when you ask of me, say, bro, I can't right now because I got this going on. But if it can wait 3 hours, if it wait 4 hours, that's communication. So the difference is that you're right. I can't or no, it's fine. But the no is with communication. If Bob called me and said, hey, Craig, I need you to come to my house and take care of this for me. I'm saying, hey, but I'm in fucking Wisconsin right now. I'll be home on this day. If it still need to be done, I will do that for you.
What if I'm not in
communication?
What if I'm not in a position to explain why I can't, bro?
I was gonna say,
then
you know,
fuck you because I never would do that to you.
But you know what that is. But you know what that is. That's you expecting you out of
somebody else. What if? Hold on, I'm gonna give you an example. I don't.
Well, so
hold on. Please. Let me.
I don't want to be friends with nobody that can't.
Let me give you an example.
Do that. That's a bare
Let me give you an example.
Communication is bare minimum.
Let me give you an example. People aren't perfect, bro.
No, people aren't, and I'm okay with you being imperfect. But just know that if you expect that out of me, I'm gonna expect it out of you.
That's
what niggas expect out of me.
If you move the bar, that's perfectly fine.
Niggas expect that out of me.
Well, set your boundary from the jump. But
my boundaries is set. I'm not.
You just said no. You just said.
But
country, you just said. You know the way we work. I'm gonna give you the shirt off my back. Woo, 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 woo.
I don't want
everybody
your shirt,
don't.
I don't want your shirt. I'm a hustler, bro. I don't need your shirt.
I understand, bro. I understand.
Need your shirt.
And I'm coming
what
out.
I need from you is for if I
that
tell
nigga
you, I'm telling you, I'm passionate about this shit.
I know it, and I love you, brother.
It really hurts me.
I love you, bro.
It really hurts me, bro. Like if you call me, Dream have called me on many times because it's my dog. My most dependable nigga on the planet, bro. I have nobody more dependable than this dude sitting beside me. And I do not agree. A lot of his bro. So you say that. But it's never been a time that I have not called you in a time of need. Where you was like,
I just want to give an example, please. If you just let me give me an example, because I was on the opposite end of the situation you talking about. My brother Wyatt, one of my best motherfucking friend, going through a divorce, and we have these powwows where he's venting. Right? I told him anytime you call me, we can talk. Right? Anytime you call me, you can talk. One particular time he called me. I'm in the hospital finding out my mom got an incurable disease that's taking out her kidneys. I was not emotionally available for a conversation that moment. I didn't know how to convey it. That's my human flaw. At that moment, he said, "Can you talk right now? I need you right now." I said, "Bro, I can't." I was not my capacity. We talked about it yesterday.
Can I respond to that for you? So that is an excusable reason. That's a 100% excusable reason, bro. If I may feel some kind of way at the time and place, I may feel some kind of way, but because you are my dog, and to mind you, I won't not be your dog because you couldn't be there for me when I needed you. Because to mind you, I don't never need niggas. First off, let's start there. I never need niggas, bro.
Okay.
I'm not that nigga, bro. I'm a 100% self-sustained nigga. Yes, I don't hardly ever need niggas in my life. I hardly ever need niggas, bro. But if I call you, I can't.
I'm calling you for a reason.
I'm calling you for a reason, bro. I don't ask for petty shit, bro.
Right.
When I called you, it's because I had no other choice.
I feel you.
You feel me?
And
if you tell me that you're not available, I may feel some kind of way at that time. But I
fine.
would never say that you can't be my nigga because of that. We gonna have a conversation after you gonna tell me that, bro. This is what was going on. I'm gonna be like, shit, bro.
Nah, in all fairness, you didn't say that to begin with.
God.
I just want to say
that because
I just want to mention.
Right?
I know. That's all I'm saying is there are, given the scenario you gave, there are scenarios that fit the other person's perspective. That's all I'm saying, bro.
So with that being said, I didn't give you the entirety, right? I did give you the entirety. And attorney, you know this from me from the short time you know me. This I didn't give you the entirety, bro. But the entirety of it is that I never asked the nigga to give me more than they could.
But that's also three sides to the same story. Your side, his side, and the truth.
For sure.
Perception is in the eye of the beholder, and I give you this for a prime example. My dad was on his deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt called me and said, "Hey, can you help me bury her dog?"
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even tell her what I was doing because I was in the hospital grieving. And because I told her I wouldn't be able to do it, now I'm the bane of existence. But because I'm tending to a human being versus tending to a dog that I have no connection with, the way that you feel about the person saying no to you is the same way that's felt to me, because I'm keeping my trauma clandestine because it's not your business.
This is where you're wrong. And I respect what you just told me, but this is where you're wrong. You're wrong.
How?
Because I never said that I didn't. Bro, when you tell me that, it feels some kind of way. But when you tell me what was going on, I understand. You feel me? And also, I've never held it against somebody long term. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? Like, I respect the nigga for where they at. Wherever you at, sir, it's where you at. Wherever you at, attorney, it's where you at. Wherever you at, dream, it's where you at. You feel me? I've never took it there. But what I'm getting at, the entirety of the whole thing is that I can't. I get it. I get it. But man, I've never asked for a nigga to do nothing heavy. In my lifetime, bro.
Right,
I've never asked for a nigga heavy to do something heavy.
That's
the heaviest ask I ever asked from somebody was from him, and it was for $300.
No, not true.
And what?
Those late nights when me and you was going back and forth outside smoking cigarettes back to back, way rough on me, but I never told you because I love you.
What you talking about? Talking about when I was going through it?
The key word is perspective. The key word is perspective.
That's what I said. Perspective is a crazy thing.
You see how you see how what you thought, like, no offense, what you thought and what was reality.
Yeah,
that's
I
real.
got it. And I know you're gonna give it back. That's nothing. You can literally have my last dollar in my bank account. But I was tired as hell. So
He didn't have the capacity at that time.
You are my brother, so I'm gonna sit out here and we're gonna hit the whole thing through. And you done seen me literally those out in front of you tonight.
So wait. So now to put some context on what he's talking about, because he gave you the light version. Those nights that I was out there with him and smoking cigarettes back to back, I was gonna kill myself that night.
And that's why I never left.
Those nights I was gonna kill myself, bro.
I never left.
You feel me?
No matter how.
So I understand that maybe heavier, but bro, if you ain't there for that, you ain't my friend ever. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
If you ain't there for that, you can never be my friend.
And that's the thing. That's a normal factor that he was helping you cope with, right? if you would have called me and I'm dealing with something that's of a loss of a parent, but it's not my business to tell you right now because it's still in its tentative stages. If I'm telling you no because I'm grieving over my mama passing or my daddy passing, which both have passed at this particular point, it's not my job to tell you because you right now can't understand what I'm going through, even if you dealt with it. I have a friend who mama passed before mine, and I called her and I said, "Why you didn't tell me?" I would have sent something your way. I would have done something. She didn't say nothing to me. She left me and hung up in my face. I saw it as disrespect, but until I lost my mama, I called back and apologized like I was somebody trying to get redeemed in the Bible because I didn't understand.
I like.
You see what I'm saying?
I like understanding.
I'm the same type of person.
I like.
If I'm going through something,
That's fair. And I feel like, honestly, with you saying that, that's emotional intelligence, being able to say, you know what, I'm not at a place where I received that just yet. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair.
I haven't. I love you to death. But the last time I saw him, I was about 13, 14. It's not because we didn't have a falling out. We just got older.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, one of the first people I seen in the most traumatic event in my life was this man right here.
No announcement or nothing. I showed up, popped up on him.
Did I hold resentment for him? And there's a lot of times I could have learned from this man growing up in life because this is the closest thing I had to a big brother. I held nothing. But everything that he did, when I saw him there and said, "Hey, man, I know it's been a minute," I held nothing. I held nothing because I know for a fact camaraderie for years held more than me saying, "Oh, I can't do it."
Bro, you know how you feel about him? What you said that you feel about him?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I know this sounds crazy, bro, but I got a small friend group, bro. And my friend group close as shit, bro. Like, it's strong. But I can't say that about nobody but this nigga sitting beside me. He 37 years older than me.
That
nigga old.
He too. He's a big ass baby.
He 37 years older than me, bro. This is the only dude I can say that about. It turned out I've been knowing you for a long time. I haven't used you in that manner.
Yeah, you just ain't put it to the tip.
Yeah, you know.
I genuinely feel he is one of them people.
Oh no, he for sure. So
I
first off, I have put a turn to the test. It was one time I called Turner. That nigga was at work. I called that nigga. I gave that nigga my heart. That nigga was there for me. Phone conversation. He was there for me. He probably don't even remember it. He probably don't even remember.
Because I just expect people. I treat people the way I want to be treated.
Thanks. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I called you when I gave you my whole heart.
Oh no. Okay.
Now you remember.
I do.
Yeah, I gave that nigga my whole heart. I called him on one time, but like over my lifetime, bro, this has been the most consistent dude in my life, and he's terrible. First off, he's a terrible person.
Absolutely.
He is a terrible person
through and through.
He is not a good guy.
He's not.
But
if you want the truth,
who we talking about?
But if you want, what you say, Black?
Who not a good guy?
Oh, Dream, man, he's terrible, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought we okay.
You can believe that too, can't you, bro?
Nah,
Hey,
look at me and tell you.
I don't believe it.
Right. He was like, "Oh, Dream, yeah, no, he right."
If I had another name, it'd be Mr. Blacker.
Mr. Blacker.
Hey, I done gave y'all too much of my life story.
Somebody gotta go in, bro. They doing them niggas from the back pool.
So let me ask this.
What job you want?
So let me ask this though.
Yeah.
So like that's a tough situation, you know, because when you having a moment or an episode or however you want to quantify it, you're vulnerable. So you're weak. You're looking for some strength, right?
I ain't never weak. I ain't no weak, bro. I'm from Atmo, dog. I don't know if you heard. I'm from Atmo, dog. I ain't no weak.
That nigga kill him for you. Kill him.
All right, let me redact that. Let me redact that. So sometimes you in a moment and you need some assistance. Is that better?
Yeah, that's way better. I like assistance.
You need some assistance. And when you try to get the assistance and people aren't available to you, then you might really feel some type of way, whether it's warranted or not, because you're in your emotions, right? So then you also have the person that really, if they could be there, they would be there, but they can't. So now it's all about what y'all was saying, the perception. So my question is this. My question is, how as the person that has the whatever's going on, how does that person kind of emotionally regulate that? Do you reach out to other people in your circle? Do you what would you think, knowing after we had this minor conversation, what would you do different, or what have you learned, or what adjustment would you make?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Black, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, Black. I got your cell phone number, right? I got your personal number. You gotta say it vocally. It's a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got your number personally. If I called you 3 times at 10:30 at night, would you answer?
I definitely would.
Enough said.
And you ain't never called me.
I haven't. I've never called you, bro. I've never called you, bro.
No, what I'm saying is,
I know if I need to call you 3 times, you would answer, right? But that's your character, bro. I know your character since I met you.
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying.
So you can ask the question, but I can stomp on it. Simply is that you wouldn't do it. So don't ask questions for niggas that ain't you.
I don't think that's a question.
Don't ask questions for niggas that ain't me. Well, the reason why, because this is a podcast. Ain't that what you just told me? Just in case it's some of them niggas that ain't like me.
So, truthfully, so you should send this podcast back. Bro, if I call sir 3 times, he answers. If I call attorney 3 times, he answers. First off, I can call Dream 4 times because that nigga old. He like 63.
My ring ain't been on my phone since I had a Motorola V17.
He don't even know what his ringtone is.
But I ain't had a ring on my phone.
But the difference is I don't call Dream. I pull up at his house and knock on his door. I kick that bitch.
Me and my old lady had a back and forth last night about my phone. Not bad, but she was just like, well, how could you say that when you never cut your ring on? You just had your phone turned down. I'm just accustomed to that. I said, but from this day forward, to show you that I've changed, every time my phone light up, I want you to check it first.
Well, that's because you love her. They ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, that's because I'm clean. Totally different.
Well, this your first time ever. This your first time ever clean your life.
I was about to say he flexing that all the way out.
One of it is I feel, because now she don't want to do it. My phone just flashed because it flashed. It don't ring, but you can see the flash. You check it before I do.
Hey, Black, I'm sorry I killed your question, bro.
You check it before I do. What is it?
But you wouldn't answer my phone.
Now when I put my phone in a face, I don't want to see your phone. You feel me?
You prove your point.
Nobody call me.
Black, what was his question?
Who, my question?
Yeah.
My question was. My question
you good,
like,
Black. You good. You good.
Okay.
You good. We good.
No, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping though, bro.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album. You looked at me like, yeah, nigga, right. I love that nigga, but at the same time, I got him. But a better conversation that's more safer is, do we believe that Bronny benefited off nepotism?
100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
That was going to be my question. That was going to be my question. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with
Because I watch
that?
you work every day.
Do you know who the number 2 person is for the Dallas Cowboys?
Who?
His daughter.
Talk about Jerry Jones' daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Like,
do you think she got that job because of nepotism?
I mean, that's Jim Buss's daughter and everything like that. I mean, we get it.
Y'all know who the number 2 person was for Andre Lamette, the own Red Chris Meyer? I mean, Rick Lamette,
Right.
Andre Lamette, his nephew,
But
to call his son. Nepotism been the thing since before we came on this earth.
But
we
here's,
just finally starting to use it.
This is the thing that gets. I don't have a problem with nepotism because we don't use enough nepotism as Black people.
Facts.
But we won't have the
as
resources.
As a competitor / athlete, looking at it from just that, we're not talking about who your daddy is, who you know. If we were looking at skill for skill, we would definitely side eye Bronny and probably say he needs a couple more years within college to be able to hone his skills, right? Because somebody with the same acumen, same average, same body style and frame would 9 times out of 10 be overlooked, let alone going at a 55th pick. And me personally, if Bronny got
I'm
chosen,
going next, y'all. I'm going next. I don't know about to say next.
if Bronny got chosen, regardless, if it wasn't LA, I would be 10 times happier for him if he went to another team and built his own on some Boruto shit.
I agree.
Because we know that this is his college.
Right.
The NBA is literally his college. That USC stint was not necessarily something to be, going home about because we know he had his heart conditions. But if we were to see Bronny James, no name, James Bronny, whatever you wanted to give his alias, and we seen him go to the combine and see what he was able to put up, he wouldn't have got picked up by a scout.
You right.
But just by the happenstance, if he was, let's say hypothetically, if he was just to go to like Dallas, and he was able to get like 6th man of the year, that's worth talking about. Man, you got $7.8 million because you're your daddy's son. Like as an athlete, nah. As somebody who was saying black people should be able to get their children, whether it's generational wealth, just like he was saying,
right.
That's all well and good. Right. We don't say this about wrestlers, and that's completely nepotism all the way around. So
got a nigga there.
That's factual. That Rock family heavy. That Rock family heavy.
So if as much as I respect Bronny as a person, I think Bryce is the better of the two. If we
all know that.
Like if you seen that most recent block he had on Newton and just stared at him, like Bronny,
he looked the part.
Holiday, they call him the poor man's Drew Holiday, and I can see that.
That's so hard.
I'll give him 3-4 years for him to actually be who he was. He got to shed that cocoon. Right now, I mean, I'm happy to see him being able to do the King Griffey shit with his daddy because that's all it is. It's a story to tell.
Right.
That's the story to tell for the season, But everybody in this room probably feel like he benefited from nepotism because if your name was Leon Sandcastle, your ass would be at the house.
But my goal is
no. I said I'm next nigga. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn if LeBron had 10 years in the NBA and have 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists.
The whole time.
I'm still happy.
I said,
no, nigga. I'm talking about the whole time in 10 years.
Oh,
yeah, the whole time.
And I'm gonna tell you, it goes all the way back to the first thing we started about red line and all that bullshit. We have never had enough opportunity because there ain't enough of us putting enough of us up with them. Some of my biggest. So I ain't fan of a lot of humans. You feel me? I ain't. But the few people I am fans of, Deion Sanders, LeBron James, and that bald nigga, and the nigga from Compton who had the Serena and Serena's daddy.
Oh,
Dim Richard? Yeah, that nigga. Big fan.
That's the nigga.
You know why? Because he put generational wealth in young black people's pockets. I don't give a damn how we get there, bro. I don't.
Only for his daughters to fucking.
Long as we get in there and I'm saluting. I don't care if this is the goofiest nigga on the basketball court. Because sometimes it ain't that nigga, it's the nigga under him that do it next.
Cayenne to get in it before. That's all I'm gonna say.
You feel me? And you right.
Cayenne. No, I'm talking like Carmelo's son to give that nigga 40 like it's nothing.
I hope Canelo get his son.
40 on him.
Of course.
You better than Bronny. That ain't the point. That ain't the point.
Wait.
It ain't enough.
Nigga, I'm not better than you.
Hey, shut up. We might get a guest. Don't do that. Let him talk. Let him talk.
I don't care nothing about us tap dancing and just dribbling. Dribbling. You get what I'm going? That's why it's so personal to me. You feel me? That's all I care about. I don't care about the money and the next generation moving forward because we continue to move back. I don't give a damn what the NBA.
Look, the NBA already made their money back off them jerseys already. See, if it wasn't sports entertainment, I wouldn't care. I mean, if it wasn't sports entertainment, I would care about the sport aspect of. Oh, this nigga only averaged like 4 points. Who? Who a Laker fan?
Me. I didn't know that.
Okay.
You took that personal?
You're a Clippers fan? No. Excuse me?
Nobody's
Golden
a
State
Clippers
Warrior?
fan.
Got upset.
You
Thank
too
you,
old
sir.
to be a Golden State Warrior fan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Too old to be
Excuse
Golden
me.
State.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
so you been a Golden State Warrior fan?
If you from the Bay,
I was born a Golden State Warrior fan.
Man, cut your camera off, nigga. Nobody was.
I was
Golden State
born
Warrior
one.
fan.
I was born
Little
one.
Drake ass nigga came over there.
I was born one.
Little Drake looking nigga came over there.
With World Beat Free and Joe Barry Carroll in them. No, keep going.
Hey, that's
reasoning. That's reasoning.
I hate Golden State.
I know you do. You should. You got every reason to.
It was a celebration.
Dream said you were too dark to be like in light skinned niggas. I never even heard
Excuse
that.
me?
Back on that
You don't
reality.
understand.
If you going there,
It's okay.
I'm talking shit. I've never met a genuine Golden State fan. But if you live
I was
and born in that
born one.
area,
Hey man, we finna get some mental health.
I dig it, fam.
God damn it.
I'm
Y'all
gonna pee while y'all
Because I'm from this area, I've
need
been a
some healing
Saints
in the
fan
soul.
my entire life because I'm the closest to New Orleans. That's literally why I picked the team.
You
About
should.
AK, goddamn red line.
And this is
Yeah,
the difference.
Lakers
Hey,
fan.
and this is the difference between the women's
so-
roundtable.
To give you my
and the
truth
men.
right, I was a Chicago Bull fan. But guess who my favorite player to ever play in the NBA is?
Who,
Black.
Pippen?
No,
Scottie Pippen?
no,
Dennis Rodman.
no.
Who?
You never.
Gotcha.
Phil Jackson. So I followed him to LA. Sound weird. I followed him to LA. Phil Jackson is my favorite coach of any coaches of all time.
Oh, you said coach. I thought you said player. My
He
bad.
was a player.
So you
No, I know, but I thought you said your favorite player of all time.
But I followed Phil Jackson's whole career, bro. Phil Jackson, a dog. So when he left Chicago, I left Chicago.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I became a Lakers fan. But since he retired, I just stayed Lakers.
That's crazy because I'm a fan.
Oh, so wait a minute.
Speaking of Black Renaissance, if you go to their
Right.
website, right, and you go to shopping, you fuck around, find a couple shirts you might like because they got the black job shirts online right now. You know what I'm saying? Go copy one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got me two of them. I got two of them. Got my lady too.
I
You
got
know
that
what I'm
dreams may come true, bro.
Oh
It is-
shit! How does it feel?
It's,
I cannot wait,
it's
nigga.
super nice.
I cannot. I need it to cool off immediately so I can get back to rocking my shit.
What'd you say?
But anyway, you go over there, you find yourself something. All you got to do is go to that promo code section and you type in LLC20.
What's that promo code?
LLC20.
There you go.
And you gonna get 20% off your total motherfucking order. Now look, 20 is a large number. 20% is crazy. You feel me? I ain't say $20 off. I said 20%. You can go over there. You think you about to spend $100? LLC 20, bam, 80. You feel me?
See that quick math?
He said, "Damn."
So shout out to Black Renaissance Clothing for being a sponsor, the first sponsor of the 2020 network. We love you.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
I probably have more black Renaissance pieces in my collection than I have my own shit right now.
That's crazy, bro. She made me start getting rid of my old stuff. I was holding on to so much Black Renaissance shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like shirts from the first line, like the first logo and everything. I'm talking the Melly Mel Bear,
Okay.
the HBCU section. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Bro, we went and got the shorts. I bought Viger shorts and I don't even go to Viger.
Bro, the WNBA already having an All-Star game, bro.
Oh yeah.
For real, like their season just started like a year
They
ago.
played Team USA and they beat them.
They beat their ass. That was hilarious.
It
The
was
WNBA beat
thrashing.
It was Team WNBA versus Team USA.
like the current Team USA.
The current Team USA. Somebody said they.
on the same team, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But
Now
you
you
know,
know that was about
That's,
design.
that's what I just saw on my phone to be like, wait, what?
Angel Reese, they're on the same team.
I always am down to see a good old ass whipping. I ain't even gonna lie. But who got the next topic? We over here healing. What we got, bro?
All right. It says, I have a tendency to shut down when.
Mm.
I want to go first. When I'm arguing with a dumb person.
Sometimes that's
Sound
the best
weird.
decision.
Sound weird, but when I say that is, I have to because I'm a fight next.
Mm-hmm.
When I laugh because it's serious, bro. I was just having a conversation with one of my supervisors the other day, and in the middle of the conversation, I said, "Hey, you know what? You right." And my food bill went up, and I said, "Am I lying? You there?" I just walked off and went back to my office, closed my door hard. I didn't say I slammed it.
Yeah, you just closed it hard.
I just closed it hard.
There you go.
Because now I just want to punch you in the fucking face. You asking me why somebody else didn't do something they supposed to do that not even the same building with me.
I can't answer for other niggas.
Yeah, I know. You say, well, why we didn't do such a? I did. I sent it over here when I was supposed to. Well, what happened then? Motherfucker, how I supposed to know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you want to keep you right. My food get warm cold. And I walk out. Because once the conversation get out of logic, I can't make a point no more. I just gotta punch you.
Never fall into that stereotype.
I'm telling you, if I ever say, "Hey, you right," and let me walk off, let me walk off. Because I'm punching you after that. So that's what I'm
respect.
That's my answer to that.
Hey,
100%.
You recognize your limit. Anybody else?
Question one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was the question?
I have the tendency to shut down when.
I just got mad all over again.
When niggas ain't dependable.
Hold on.
Well, we already know your answer.
Yeah,
we already know that. I learned. If you ever call me, I'm answering on at least the second ring at the most.
Nigga, you could text me. I'm gonna call you, bro.
Hey, Black, you already in the airport. Just got the ticket.
Yeah, I'm already on my way.
You be on the way or
Craig is in trouble. Craig is in trouble. He needs some help. I'm coming right now.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, no, first off, I ain't gonna call on you. Mind you, Black, you say I never called you for a reason. I don't call on niggas, bro.
No, I feel you. So I shut down. You know when I shut down? I shut down once
You gonna get this goddamn healing today, goddamn it. You getting healed. We are healing, nigga.
Right, what we had on the question?
Jonathan.
Ain't nobody in this room do that for me.
Man, we gonna group hug this nigga when we leave. Make it awkward.
I ain't gonna never see no man.
we gonna start a group text. We gonna start a group text.
Hey, so when he takes a problem, we can all pop up.
Y'all hold tight.
Yeah, text a group chat. Group chat.
I think me, it's like two big things, man. Like when I feel trapped, like I shut down, or when I get in I started about having that recently for me when I started thinking about what happened between November and December for me last year. And that was just like a big mental block. And so like I just don't want to do nothing.
I feel comfortable expounding because I'm not trying to make you revisit it. The reason I'm asking, there's people that don't know you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So November, it was like a whole 3 week span. So November the 28th, my wife water broke early. And then we had our baby. Our baby came 3 months early. She came in 1 pound, 4 ounces. So we had that. 2 weeks later, my mom passed.
That's a lot.
A week after that, my brother had to have emergency foot surgery. He almost lost his foot. So in between that, after the week we had the baby, my wife, she came home and like everything that goes on with pregnancies and everything, because it was emergency C-section. She had emergency C-section. She came home after that about a week, and then we go back to the hospital. She has pneumonia. And so she's back in the hospital. While she's in the hospital, my mom passed. So I'm dealing with my wife with her C-section, pneumonia, and her trying to get back together. And then my mom passing. And then a week after that, my brother had to go back to the hospital. So my wife was in the hospital almost 2 weeks. She came home, deal with my brother after his foot surgery. Then we had my mom's funeral. So after that, we still dealing with the baby in the hospital. So the baby stayed in the hospital for till March.
In the NICU.
So I didn't, in that whole time frame,
which is traumatizing.
It really was.
I know, bro.
I didn't have.
I've never had one, but I was there for people who did have one in NICU.
Yeah,
and it's traumatizing.
It was, but I say the nurses at USA, they like the dopes. They like superheroes. They don't get enough credit like they deserve. But during that whole time, then after that, my wife, like, she had other issues like with C-section and stuff, so she had to heal. So we had to like make sure that was all doing together, like make sure she was healing like she was supposed to. So I'm at home from November to late January, and I never really processed none of that because I kept going because I had to go. We have to take sure my wife's okay. Then we go see the baby. Come home, make sure you're all right. Do the dressing on her C-section and everything. And so I kept going. Like I think until mid-February, I think something just clicked and everything just like it just hit.
Like a Mack truck.
Yeah.
It just hit, and then like between like depression and like just what's the word I want to say? Just every feeling you can think of just kept hitting over and over and over, and it just caused me to just check out. And so I don't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to do anything because it's just like me trying to do grieving and get over all that. Because my mind just telling me like, all right, you can kind of let go of all of this right now. And so I didn't start figuring it out a little bit better until like mid-April, how to deal with it. But every once in a while, like I get so caught up where I just check out just like that. So between those,
that's respectable though, bro. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
At one time. You know what I mean? This shit happened in threes too.
Yeah, so it was just a lot. So like every once in a while, like now I'll get to like I try not to go back onto it, but if I get caught in that loop, I just clock out.
You can't help but not want your mama. Like that's you. I know, he knows, you know, and it's not the easiest thing, especially me and you grew up similar where it was just me and our mamas. Like,
yeah.
Like I understand you got your brother, but you was the youngest. But like you was with your mama a lot. We take for granted what mothers is until we get to that particular point because we always expect them to be immortal.
They are.
They are to an extent, but
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, black mothers are just, to me, gods. Go ahead.
You know, I get it. You know, of course, like us coming up together, Esther, Sandy, Terry, and knowing all of this, you just can't help but to push yourself out of that suspension of disbelief. You will shut down because a lot of the times where we could be villainized by the general consensus, but the only person that sees us for who we really are them. Mm-hmm. And then when we no longer have that particular place to physically seek refuge, because you know that was the only judge for his own that we ever had. It's not the easiest thing to be able to cope with. Like I said, you can be good for 3 or 4 months, and then just be that one moment where you may want to just hold a small conversation, and that 30 seconds could probably, you know, pacify you for another 6 months. Yeah. And the only thing that you can think of is pre-recorded conversations in your mind. That's the only thing that keeps you going. Like it's not the easiest, and you know I feel for you.
Yes, it gets there, and it's just like you just gotta take a breath and just find something. Because like one of the this therapist talking about, she just said like find you something to focus on. And she was like everybody tell you like find on like a focus on a happy memory of your mom. But she was telling me like find you something that like makes you tinker, and you tinker with that until you can feel yourself coming out of that void. Yeah. And so that really has helped. So I got me like little random tinker toys or something like that. Yeah, I used to keep what's weird. I keep me like these little 5-6 Legos I built and like flip them around or whatever in my pocket.
Yeah, I got a fidget cube. Like I got a bunch of buttons and switches and stuff on it.
I'm gonna throw something right at you, Joe Nathan. Was your mother a good person?
Yeah,
one of this nigga ain't with her son. Did you hear that? No. I ain't knocking what you saying. I'm using that. She won already, bro.
Yeah.
You still fighting about her.
Yeah.
That make sense?
Yeah.
When my grandma died, to me, the sweetest human that ever lived, I had one bad night. I lived in her house after she died. I had one bad night sleeping in her bed. But after that, I prayed about it. And I know exactly what she is and what she's doing. That just gave me all the comfort I needed. If your mama anything like he said, you ain't had a chance to say it. Nigga, smile. Mm-hmm. She won. You still fighting about it.
Yeah.
There's something to think about.
I got
I could tell that was close.
I got 3 things. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna answer the question with a superficial answer, and then I'm gonna get vulnerable. So, I never got a chance to tell you, but it was wild around that time, because in about a 15-month span, I knew 5 people that all had premature babies, and 2 of them didn't make it. So when I found out about you, I just remember praying every day for y'all. And I remember everything that you were dealing with and going through. And I know what it's like to need space in that arena. But I just wanted you to know that people you didn't even know knew your struggle. Mm-hmm. And just know that you will always have the right people on your side. And I just want to tell you that personally, since we're in that space and we're talking about this shit. To answer the question, I feel like I shut down when I have to purposely repeat myself. Because like Dream, if I said the shit one time and you heard me, I meant it. So if you make me say it more than once, now I'm starting to get pissed off, and eventually I'm gonna want to shake the shit out of you. So that's probably that. You know what I mean? But then we got on this topic, and it's wild in the moment that I don't know if it's something in the air or the universe or the atmosphere. It's God just putting it on my mind, man. But like, as I get older, I start to realize a lot of the things that my mom used to do that used to piss me off. Oh my God. I catch myself in the same moments. And like, my mama was an Aries. I'm an Aries. Me and my grandmother had the same birthday. Her husband and her daughter and their daughter, which is my mother, had the same birthday. So I understood, like, it's just something about that energy, man. Like that March and that April, we butt heads more than anybody else. But as I start to get older, and I don't have any children, you know what I mean? Like, and as I get older, I have to think about, like, men in my family don't make it to be 70. And I'm almost 40. And so, like, as I get older, that starts to sit with me, because it made me change the way that I took care of myself. It made me change my diet. It made me start looking at the morality, and as morbid as it might sound, it's just the reality of the situation that Black people already don't go to the doctor enough. So it is imperative that if we don't start taking care of ourselves, that we take care of ourselves more. But I think about all of the things that I used to hear my mom talk about. I used to, and what's wild about it is that because I was born on my grandmother's 50th birthday, my mom was 25 when she had me. So when I do the math and I think about the things, like I'm 39 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 39. So that means that my mama was dealing with me 14, rebellious teen, thinking I'm finna do something at the age that I'm at now. I can remember specifically, like, just nagging the fuck out of my mama for it was a Nickelodeon thing that was coming to the Civic Center that I wanted to go to. Bugging the fuck out of her, because I want to go. Until eventually she's like, no, because you done asked me about it so much, so we ain't going. And I was like, damn, I made my mama mad. Now I'm thinking, like, you do the math. I'm 10, she 35. What, as a kid, I couldn't see is what type of struggles were my parents going through at the age of 35. Right. I know what type of struggles I was going through at the age of 35, and I don't have children. Bills are real. I have friends that have kids that are this age and beyond, and I can only imagine what it's like for them to have to deal with Easter or Thanksgiving or Christmas or birthdays or any of this shit that I don't deal with, and I think about those things. So I know I'm not trying to stray away from the topic, but when I think about the question at hand and you talk about what makes you shut down, I start to think about how much I wish I could just apologize to my mom.
That's a dream I had.
Because I lost my mom when I was 26. And I feel like I didn't discover what life was until I was 33. And if I would have had the knowledge that I had at 33, at 22 or 23, I feel like I legit feel like I didn't get close to my mama until she got sick. And that sucked because that was the last 2 years of her life. And we didn't really get to enjoy a lot of time as mother and son. And I tried to make that time up with my pops and, you know what I'm saying, with my grandparents and all that other kind of stuff. But then also when people talk about what makes you shut down, which essentially it don't make me shut down from people, I just make myself busy. Death, bro, I'm numb to it. When you have lost as many people as I have lost in the last 10 years, not even talking about in the last 2 months, but the last 10 years. When you have to start reflecting on that type of stuff, it really can make you just go blind to everything around you. And you pick up this tunnel vision that makes you just drive until you can't quit anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
And then when you run out of gas, you know what you do? You sleep. Because then you ain't got no choice but to.
Then you fill up the car and drive.
And you go again.
Yeah, that's life, brother.
But that's how as black men, we have been designed to be built. It's just it's to process your trauma whichever way you know how to process it, and then you keep moving
Go
forward.
in the trunk and keep driving.
That's it.
As a black man, it's hard to tell someone else their trauma because it's most likely them able to be humiliated by it.
Yep.
We come up in a stigma where as soon as we become emotionally available, we have to be hard. That's the demographic.
Right.
We have to be stoic because as a man, there are so many requirements. Not even just being a black man, but as a man, there's so many requirements to be a provider, to be, a father, a provider, a good husband. But at the same time, we're catering to everybody else because that's the status quo of what a man is supposed to be.
Right.
However, as soon as we start to be able to extrapolate the information that makes us feel certain ways, now we're seen as inferior and vulnerable, and that takes away from what they say now, horror, because we can't vocalize our problems. Like, prime example, that's the reason why I'm kind of happy that we're having this conversation, because me and my mama, I was mad at my mama the day before she passed. My mama put me in jail when I was 17 years old because I filed my own income taxes and I wanted to move, right? I got $678 for that income tax. My mama said that I stole from her. Proverbially, I stole from her because I filed myself. Let her tell her. But she tried to make the police think I stole like actual physical currency from them, right? Long story short, Shelby Hall gave me 6 months. I did informal probation. Didn't do nothing else ever since. My record's been clean. I decided to go get my pistol permit because I had just got my license renewed. I go there, they tell me it's so much red tape behind me having to get a permit that I got to go to court. I got to go down to the second floor downtown to get all of this. Now, this is not a task that's just too egregious, but it's still like, damn, you put me in jail.
Right.
Now, I got to go through this, that, and the third. My mama called me that Sunday. She died on a Monday. Me and Saint went. I found her and Saint was with me. I went to go visit her and she was in her bed. God to the glory. However, my mama called me. You all right? I don't say shit. I'm so mad because I just got the worst news ever. You're not saying the worst news ever, but it's like, damn, this case is still haunting me almost, 15 years later.
Right.
So once again, like I was saying earlier, we think our parents are immortal. We don't know our time. We don't know their timetable.
Right.
So I'm sitting here on the phone like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she just as innocent as she wants. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I didn't say I love you back because I was too caught up in my own pride.
Yeah.
So the next day, when I get off work or visit my mom, that's it. So now the last memory that I have is I'm mad at you for something that years ago. And so I can understand that concept. It's like you think about everything lost, just like I was telling you earlier in the podcast, we don't miss anything until we see the pain in what we lost. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. So it's you shut down. I think a lot of this is loss will definitely make you shut down on the strength of that.
I want to touch on that real quick. I never had a real bad relationship with my mom, even though a couple times I probably should have. I ain't gonna say I should have because I'm just built different. If people say I need therapy, I don't think I do because I process information different than most humans. I'm gonna get where I'm going with that. My mama even never told me nothing about my dad, ever. Nigga, literally ever. I met my dad when I was 19 at a funeral. My stepdad introduced me to him later that night. Damn. I literally never, my mama never told me nothing about this nigga. Nothing. And her mindset behind it is, I didn't want you to try to be nothing like him, and I turned out to be just like the motherfucker either way. It's genetic. You feel me? There's nothing my mama can do to me to make me happy or disrespect her. Because the Bible says so. So I'm weird.
Says don't anger a child too.
No, that's irrelevant. The Bible says you share your day with your parents. Ain't no but.
You know what's crazy about what you're talking about? Like as far as like how your situation happened. So
well, hold on, because I got to touch on something you said earlier.
Go ahead.
Before you go there. That's not against you. My mama never had me arrested. She actually hid me from the police. I don't know how to feel about that. You feel me? But I do know my mama done stuff to me that she was wrong, and I just got away from her for a little while. Couldn't even get mad with her. I can't say because I don't know. It's hard being a black mother, man. You know what I mean? So, bro, and I only say that because I raised 3 daughters on my own. I was a man, but I was they called me a mama. I did hair. I did perms. I did cook. I did all that. I had 3 heads to do Sunday night for school Monday. So I can understand kind of some of the stuff that the women went through, you know what I mean? So not giving them just a fight, but I don't know, since I got so religious, I got a different respect for black women I ever had in my entire life. So my point of that is, bro, I don't care what my mama do to me right now. I may not talk to her for a while, but she'll never get nothing from me. Nothing. You know what I mean? Now you, this ain't bad. That wasn't bad, bro. I'm just saying because, like you said, we never know the time. If you could change it, you would. Okay, so I'm right. I mean, you get what I'm saying? If you can go back and fix it, would you? So all right. So we can't have that argument. That's done. For you said you wish that you can go back because your mama was going through stuff you did. You wish you had more time to such. She did. You didn't. Trust me, she did. It's the time that she seen you doing a little dumb shit or playing here or doing that. She was having the time of her life watching her baby boy do that stuff. Even though you didn't get to enjoy it with her, she enjoyed every second of it just watching you do it. So trust me, she's happy the world is long, having those days and those moments. As a parent of 5 impossible. Damn. Well, I ain't got a blood test for one, so I say it's impossible. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's there. It's times that my kids have done things that they don't even know that has elated me. You feel me?
I get that.
A lot of kids. You feel what I'm saying? So even though you don't feel like you missed some stuff, she didn't. She got every, because you raised up with your mom and your dad, right?
Yeah.
She got every bit of it, brother. I always say when we die, life is that a bundle of memories, and you're a big part of that. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that.
And
So
she's smiling right now, thinking you got something left when she got everything she needed.
So I'm gonna tell you,
a good guy like you.
I'm gonna tell you from my perspective and why. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. And yeah. I'm sorry. I'll make this quick. The only reason I was gonna say that is because how you said that, you were upset with her. So for me, it's a little different situation, but I was like a workaholic. Like I had been from like fast food job to another fast food job to I had started selling jewelry in the mall. And I had gotten to the point where I was trying to elevate just because it was the first time that I was like, I seen what kind of money managers made. And I was like, I'm trying to get to that point. So I was a third kid. I was doing all this stuff. I'm doing what I need to do as a young man because I'm thinking that this is gonna be my blueprint to make myself successful and make my folks proud. So I'm working, bro. It's the holidays, whatever the case may be. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna work straight through. I'm gonna take New Year's Eve off, and then that way I can have a weekend off with my folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, go see my mama first thing in the morning. Yada yada yada. I work out. I get off. I say, I'm not gonna go by, to see my mom because I'm gonna go in the morning. I was tired. It was late. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9. 6:37 in the morning, I get a knock on my door. It's my daddy telling me she gone. Well, it was New Year's Eve.
Like you really don't, because you always expect tomorrow.
That's it. And the part that stung the most, I tell you the part that stung the most is because like after that I realized like I'm breaking my back trying to do, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, that I missed the time.
And you did though, bro. That's the whole point of my tag.
I get what you're saying.
She was at the family function. It's like, where Buck at? Well, you know that boy work hard. And there was some problem moment being able to say that.
I get that.
I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
You feel me? You could have been in the streets or a drug addict.
Yeah.
Or behind a building somewhere.
You right.
And she said, that nigga ain't worth a damn. But that's not what she's saying. Those same moments you thought you wasn't having, you still having, is that's your side of it.
I get it.
From your perspective. From her side of it, she had the perfect son. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say, even though you're going through what you're going through, she's smiling now on you right now saying you did everything right.
I feel like perspective has been the key word.
You feel me? That's why I said it like that.
I got you.
It's the key word.
Yeah.
That's what
but
it
the
is.
closest, my point was,
The closest for me.
It's for you.
Right.
Your mama is happy with you, bro. I can promise you that. She can't right now to that nigga speaking. That nigga speaking. I'm telling you, bro.
I have the tendency to shut down when disappointment. When you fight for something that really, really matters to you, or you achieve something that you really, really fought for, and either A, it falls apart, doesn't work out, doesn't go the way it needed to, and it leaves you devastated, or B, you do achieve it, you obtain it, you get it, and you share it with the ones that are the closest to you, that matter to you the most, and they don't care. Or they're not there to support you.
That's deep.
Or even deeper,
That's
when
deep.
you achieve something you fought your whole life for, to like make your mother proud, your dad proud, the people around
That's
you
deep.
proud. and they're not even here to share it with you. When you are deeply, rootedly disappointed, and even though you made it, you didn't make it in time. You didn't achieve fast enough. The ones that want to clap can't. And even the ones you expect would, won't, literally can't do it.
So I don't want to be the one to keep talking about guys who come to chest hair.
It's lost.
So I'm a girl dad. I raised $3. I got multiple kids, but $3 I raised alone. They got different mamas, and I still raised, like they all lived with me till they were grown, right? So my 19-year-old just moved. She was here in being Mobile. She moved out of Atmore for about 9 months. She just bought a place here in Mobile, right up the street. You hear me? So she called me and showed me her key. She said, "Dad, me and my boyfriend just got our own place. Just letting you know." I'm like, "Good," and went right back to work. See, I don't have that empathy. I bought my first place when I was 14. So, and it's something that, like, later when I got home, that's how, but it's a mistake, though. That's a mistake. I'm a girl dad, and I had this stuff I've been learning, even now is that they're adults. I'm still learning of being a girl dad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so when I get home, she texts my old lady hit up, "Ooh, they FaceTime, let's see if they didn't even have to go over there." And so I'm like, "No, I have a place." She's like, I'll tell you had a key in the kill. It didn't resonate to that moment. It hurt her that the person she respected the most on earth didn't give her some kudos for getting on, but she only 19. And all my kids, my oldest daughter stay with her mom right now, my middle child stay with her mom, my 19-year-old got her own place. I should have been more conformed to the situation, and I didn't. You feel what I'm saying?
Who raised you? The way that you were raised is because that's what was taught. That's what you expect. My granddaddy.
The streets.
I'm not asking.
No, I'm telling you, that's why I'm fucked up. It's the streets.
As far as old people have higher expectations, but a lower realm of getting.
What are we talking about? What?
That's true. My granddaddy, if he seen me with a job, it wasn't congratulations, you got a job. As long as you're getting 40 hours, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Yeah, and I guess I got that.
Oh my God.
I was born in 79, man.
Real quick. When my mom's my grandfather on my mom's side, when he passed, like my dad's dad used to do everything, like take me on trips, do all kinds of crazy shit. When my mom's dad passed, I was 13. You know, the next time I heard from my dad's dad, I was 18. I was graduating from high school. I got a card that said, "You made it. Good." I was 18. You know, the next time I saw him, I was 30. It was my father's funeral. I can't tell you where he's at right now. I don't know.
The sense of morality is because you got to think about the generation stigma that passes on. You got to think about it. We're not too far removed from descendants of slaves.
We are not.
Strength of that shit there.
Shit.
Thank you for bringing it back around the corner.
The grandparents is shining shoes. The shining shoes kids are actually working in a factory. That good, you're supposed to, because that's how they were built.
Right.
Now that we have so many avenues to do whatever the fuck we want, we go back and tell our old folks, "Hey, I'm successful." My granddaddy would say, "All right, you're supposed to take care of your kids." Like us having jobs and being able to achieve things are not the same standards of what old folks had. Like having a job wasn't nothing. Nowadays, having a job is like damn near winning a lottery because it's so hard to come across it. But old people don't give accolades because they just expect it. They expect the descendants to come after them.
Now you're making me feel old.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
why you keep calling them old people? Why you keep calling them old people? Look, I think that's what.
How old are you, Black?
Like hold on, like I was like,
I mean,
okay,
old. I'm talking about somebody born in 38.
Right. That's my point. That's my point. That's my point,
what I'm saying.
Right? So like anybody older than 38, right?
No, I'm saying 1938. I'm talking about born in 1938.
Oh, yeah, that's older. That's older. I thought you,
What year you born in, Black?
I ain't telling you
A lot
that.
of us
No, I just heard.
I got one more.
I just heard. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just tell me what year you born in. Don't tell me how old you are.
We went through this last year. I don't remember. I don't know why y'all don't remember this. We had the same conversation last year about ages. I'm older than you. I'm the elder in the room. I'm not triggered.
That's the question, nigga. What year you born in?
Hey, hold on. I sat here and listened to y'all talk about whatever. You gonna listen? You gonna wait for this answer?
Give me the year.
You go wait for this answer because you should have known from last year. That's why. Matter of fact, you go and find the lie from last year and find out since you want to rush me now. How about that? How about that? No, for real. I just turned 50. I just turned 50 this year.
Dang!
Congratulations.
So when you say, is that a clap?
We just happy you here, nigga.
A lot of people out here ain't making no
Shit, you ain't the only one.
Past 25, bro.
Hey,
but when you were saying older, I was trying to figure out what do you mean by older because if I said old person, I'm thinking my elder, like just somebody that's elder
that's
than
exactly
me.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, he talking about somebody like 70 up.
Like for a fact, like my grandparents were born in 35, 38. And so this is the generation that raised me. So when I mean old people give you that antiquated sense of morality, they look at it as though the status quo is a working man, whether he worked in a factory, whether he shined shoes, they respect you for working, whether it was minimum wage or it was $30 an hour. As long as you took the initiative to get up and work, that's all they respected. That was success.
So my grandma asked me 12 times yesterday how I like my job.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Just to moderate just a little bit. I know AJ said he had something else he wanted to chime in.
Go ahead.
So I want you to drop what you got to drop, and then we got to move to Joe Nathan for our last question because we still got one more podcast that we got to wrap up for this evening. So we want to make sure that we get on time.
I got a hard out. I'm past my heart.
So go ahead.
I feel like it needs to be said, but many men they say we're supposed to be able to create and build and provide, and that's what they tell you men are supposed to do. So I tend to shut down when I feel like I lose my purpose, or like if I'm not creating, if I'm not building, if I don't have a goal or something to reach for, if I have a reason to be doing what I'm doing, and it can be anything for a man, whether it's your child keeping you going, you want a house, you want a home, you want a family, you want a specific car, you want anything, and you use that to motivate you, to push you to achieve, to be better, to be great, to go out in the world and actually fight with the crap we have to do to get whatever it is your goal is. And then whatever that goal is either gets destroyed or you lose it or they pass or you just fall into depression where you can't even see a way to achieve that anymore.
That's wrong.
I lose my purpose and I tend to shut down because I don't see why I'm still doing what I'm doing.
That's solid, bro.
And I feel like a lot of men deal with that. We just don't speak on it. We're not expected to shut down. We're not expected to stop being creative, to stop being able to provide. And when we lose our own drive to do these things, we're invaluable. Nobody's gonna restart us and say, "Oh no, man, definitely
no hey,
no hey." I got
you used all your haze. You used all your haze.
And that depression from shutting down.
This is what he's saying.
That depression from shutting down can cause us to lose.
I gotta touch that real quick. I gotta touch because
you got 30 seconds.
I only need 30 seconds. So my boy do go through depression. He said that I'm the strongest person he ever met because he's never seen me go through it before. The only time I've ever went through that in my life, depression, is when I went into that same wall you're talking about. I called him from a job and said, "Bro, I understand how a person can kill themselves now. And I understand depression.
It happens.
I'm in that spot right now. Oh, once in my life, bro. Once in my life, because I felt like I had nowhere else to go in life. So that's strong. I went through once.
It happens, and we don't.
Yeah,
we lose a lot of men that way too.
Yeah.
And then y'all consider us weak because we don't have that.
On this one,
strong.
But we can.
Joe Nathan.
I want to hear what
you said.
Black. What's your thoughts on that question? Like, what's
well, yeah, because we want to move it on. I get it. Shutting down is a weird concept because we're expected not to shut down, right? And I've always had that battle, like, is that a legit thing? Like the crying thing. Should you cry? Should you not cry? You know, the shutting down thing. So I've come to the realization for me that this shutting down thing is really not an option. Like, so when I start feeling myself shutting down, like what I do is start filling out to people and be like, hey, what's going on? You know? And like I said earlier, if they can't see the cues or whatever, then instead of shutting down, then I just be like alone. And then I'm like, okay, now I gotta focus because now it ain't nobody but me and God. Now it ain't nobody but me and God. So this shutting down concept is like, I don't know, is that shutting down when you withdraw yourself from people? So I don't know. So when y'all saying y'all shut down, I'm like, okay, so what's the purpose of the shutdown? Is it because you just physically or emotionally can't regulate it, so you physically shut down, or because I'm just trying to understand that. That's all.
Sometimes it's honestly not optional. It just gets to a point where you don't have the energy, the drive, the mentality at all to even do anything. You literally feel like, what's the point? Like, I could go to work.
Okay, cool.
Work my tail out to make $100 to pay this.
I like that, Black.
I
like that, Black.
What's the point?
Because I shut down the other day, Dean. If that's the case, the other day, right? Let me just tell real quick. I'm so sorry, but I have a son, right? He just turned 16 the other day. His mom took him and disappeared. Like, I haven't seen my son in like 8 years, right? And I'm sitting here. I'm just so enraged at this point because he's 16. And so I'm like, I'm so angry. And God forgive me. I already said it. I was like, man, I hate her. I just lost. I was like, man, I want to kill her. The whole shit. And I meant it, right? Then I just shut down. I just broke down. And then something snapped. And something told me, bro, this is not your fault. It's not your fault, bro. And then, but when that happened, right, I felt something that made me feel like, damn, I don't feel like crying about shit.
You go numb.
I was like, then stuff that used to move me that I see, I can feel that it started to dissipate just that fast. It's only been a couple days. So I'm like, damn, what is this shutting down thing when y'all talking about that? Because I don't want to shut down where I'm to the point where I'm numb to people, but I do want to be numb to the bullshit.
The situation.
Yeah. But we can move on, though. That's another topic for another day.
I like that, Black.
Yeah, that's strong, though, Black.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Sometimes God needs you alone to really talk to you.
Sometimes.
That's how I look at it when I shut down.
I know where you were headed with that. That's why I said I like it when you saying it. Sometimes God needs you alone so you can actually hear what he's saying. I like that, Black. And he will isolate you. He will shut you down so you can actually hear what he's trying to say next. I like it.
What's the next?
Joe Nathan, what you got for us?
You get an app that allows you to speed through someone's dialogue. Who are you using it on?
Dream.
What was the question?
Absolutely skipping Dreams now.
What was the question?
No, the escape button, skip dialogue, bro.
You get an app that allows you to speed through someone's dialogue. Who are you using it on?
He said it fast. That's
scary. Who doesn't understand, if you're talking to somebody and they just yammering, this app allows you to speed right through whatever they're saying.
Man, I speed through the whole presidential election right
now. Oh shit! Everybody need that app for me. Everybody need that app for me. That's what that is.
I'm second emotion. Y'all get about me. Ironically,
I third that motion.
Fuck y'all, man.
Oh, and my second choice is Donald J. Trump.
Oh, that's my nigga. That's my nigga.
Right. I say this with all due respect. I promise you I do. But I'm gonna use this app on every customer trying to tell me exactly what's wrong with their car and got no clue what they're talking about. Just go ahead and be quiet. Leave me the car.
Leave it alone.
You a mechanic. Don't tell me what you think it
That's
is.
right. You said you was a mechanic.
What another shop told you, I do not care. I'm gonna find what's wrong with it. How much it is on the system. No disrespect to AutoZone. I love them. They know I'm a mechanic. O'Reilly's asked me if they had 2 wipers or 4.
Just keep your wallet open. That's it.
Any questions? I don't care nothing about that story. Let me find out where you are. Go ahead. I'll call you when it's done.
Hey, bro, I want to talk to you specifically. All right. That's tough on me, though.
What's up?
Because I know cars, too.
Hey, and some people do.
And if I tell you that this
People
is
that
from
don't.
my car,
Right.
when I tell you this is from my car, and I want you to do it because I'm too busy to do it.
That's fair.
And you tell me you're gonna do like some other stuff you can figure out on your own, and then you be like, "Yep, that's what I did." I'm like, "I told you." But now you say
That's
you
not
want
what
to
I
charge
do.
me for your like time. I don't give a fuck about your time. I told you what was wrong. Do what I told
That's
you.
not how I operate, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
a
that
different scenario
respectfully.
than what he described.
That's different from what I said.
Yeah, but it's rare that people know what's wrong with their car.
Yeah, exactly. So the people that do,
But
not,
he's
the people
able,
that understand,
with him being a master,
the
he
people
can
that repeat
discern
what you
the shit you saying and the terminology and pick up that, oh, okay, you know a little something. Because it's plenty. I work in a hospital. It's plenty times motherfuckers be like,
bro,
where
I know
this
you
piece
going.
of equipment don't work. Did it not work or did it not turn on? Like the way you recite shit back to me is gonna tell me what the fuck I need to know.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
So if I tell you that, hey, look, I don't know what my liver quivering, I don't know why my liver quivering.
Right.
But I know why your liver quivering.
But if I tell you that, hey, look, bro, I got my cylinder 3 injector is stuck. I just need the injector replaced.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I want you to do.
That's right.
Right? And like I don't even ask you to do nothing else. I don't want you to figure out what's wrong with my car. I just don't want to fucking do it my fucking self. Too fucking busy.
Right.
This is what's wrong. Do this. Well, how you know? But see, now mind you, I respect you as a mechanic. If you hear that and do what I tell you to do, cool.
That's
I
fair
respect
work.
that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of mechanics out there that be like, well, how you know that's what's wrong? Bitch, I didn't ask you.
They do that for a reason.
Bitch, I said replace injector number on cylinder 3. Here's the injector,
They do that
and
for a
here's
reason.
my money.
They do that for a reason. I'm not one of those shops that do that, but I promise you, what I'm referring to is people that walk in and say, "Hey, man, my steering wheel shake a little bit." Now I took it to Donnie's and they said I need a tune-up. I took it over to so-and-so and they told me that my seat wasn't adjusted right and I'm sitting here rocking back and forth. It's just me, it ain't the car. And then my aunt said at the window down, the air blow through and make it shake. I can skip that. I don't care nothing about that.
Okay.
The point was, I pulled up, my car shake when they hit the interstate. I'm immediately think, oh, you're tired about it. Or your tie rod ain't bad. Well, I took it over here and he said all I had to do was tighten up 2 lug nuts.
I don't give a fuck about that.
2 lug nuts. I ain't do about it. If that's what's wrong with it, he should have did it, right?
Hey, just say I don't give a fuck about that.
Why you come to me if you know so much?
That's respectful. I'm gonna tell
But
you.
if I know you know cars, you come and speak to me dialogue, I'm gonna respect whatever you want.
If I didn't know, if I got a referral from sir to come to you, and I put up on you and say that if you handle it that way, bro, you the best mechanic on the planet.
That's why.
But 9,000% of mechanics be like, how you know?
Nah.
And I'm like, bitch, I got an injector in my hand. Right? I asked you to put this injector in.
I unplugged it. It wasn't clicking. I plugged back in.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I got other shit to do. I drove this car here. I got an Uber. The Uber beat me here.
Mm-hmm.
This injector.
All right, about the part.
Cylinder 3.
Put it on.
I'm leaving. I got shit to do. I don't want to do it myself. Can I do it? Absolutely. Nigga, I got mad to me.
Right.
I don't want to do it. Dream though. I don't want to do it.
Well, have you tried changing the spark plug? Did you check the wiring to it?
Bro,
Did you check the fuses?
This dude asked me, no lie.
All day.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something that happened. Dude asked me, he was like, what is your motor locked up?
That nigga face palm.
It's running, but it's got a misfire.
And I was
Is
like,
the motor locked up?
no, at the time it wasn't running.
Right.
At the time it wasn't running.
All right.
At the time it wasn't running. He said, is your motor locked up? And I was like, no, absolutely fucking not. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, nigga, what? Are you sure? No, he made me convince me. I was like, nigga, are you sure? And he convinced me that I wasn't sure.
That's some Jedi mind trick shit right now, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm so angry with this dude right now. I don't know if I can have a conversation with him.
But that's
because he asked me, was I sure? And I was like,
damn.
I've been building 15 to 1 compression engines since I was a fucking kid, bro. I built race cars. Bro. This is what I did.
You know what he did to you? He closed you.
He coached the shit out of me, bro. And bro, like I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's so used to see if I can pull more diagnostic. Not me, but if they can pull more diagnostic or a different angle and get some work done.
Yeah.
It's the injector. Well, you know it's easier to change the spark plug. You should try that first. Because even if the injector bad, the plug gonna be dirty, you still gotta change the plug. It ain't gonna run right. And that's an upsell.
Who still got
People do that.
That was
But if you're confident,
I want to ask
no
you
one's
one more
right.
time, though. I heard it different than what y'all heard.
All
Ask
right,
that
ask the question one more time.
Nate.
To skip through the dialogue.
We just went through motor trauma.
You get an app that allows you to speed through
Oh, yeah.
someone's dialogue. Who are you
Oh,
using?
speed
it on?
through. Okay.
DJ Big Green.
It most definitely be Donald Trump. Donald Trump just went through his whole fake assassination. I don't know if y'all seen it. His next one, he went through the whole fake assassination, like scene by scene.
Oh.
All right,
Yeah, I was in Pennsylvania.
we'll be here forever.
Yeah,
Black,
I got shot.
Black,
Yeah.
go ahead and plug anything that you got for us, brother.
A question?
No, yeah, answer the question and then plug whatever you got going.
Oh, plug some shit. Oh, so what was the question?
So the question was, you have an app that you can basically speed through anybody's conversation, anybody's dialogue. Who would you use it on?
No, that's what I said. I would hand it out to people so they can understand what the fuck I be talking about. Because it seems like I be talking rocket science. Like I say the most linear shit, people be confused. Like, wait, we're talking in a circle. No, you're talking in a circle. I asked you a yes or no question, and you fucking around. I asked you where you going. You telling me where you coming from. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them the app, so I don't have to go through the bullshit. I don't mind playing the mental gymnastics in the Olympics. That's fine. Oh, what we plugging? Right now the EBH Black Show is kind of doing some things. We doing the story on Tan, the guy that was an Oakland rapper. I don't know if y'all heard about it. She had said she was smoking on her iPad, which was her ex-husband or whatever, and I mean her ex-boyfriend, and then she went on a media tour. And then she ended up getting killed last weekend. And then people online made this story and conflated the two. So I'm fighting online right now. And I got a video that's doing pretty good. So I'm doing that with the EBH Black Show. I got the Got Smoked shit right here. And, 2020 podcast and Talk to Me Delicately. They doing cool. They pushing numbers. Pretty soon, Ace Metaphor and 8 at the Table and all them going to be talking about us. So get ready, y'all, because I'm gonna need some of y'all to back up some of this shit I started.
Oh, good.
For sure. Shout out to Clarissa, man. She's really doing the goddamn
Yes,
thing.
yes. Hey, yeah, big shout out to her because she putting that on her back. And I ain't talking about this one. I'm talking about Bridget, the one she always showing online.
Right.
Y'all know who Bridget is. Ask her.
Right.
Hey, Black, where can the people find you?
Oh, YouTube. Go to YouTube. You can just type in the EBH Black Show.
All right, that's what's up. Joe Nathan, what you got for us? Where can they find you?
Man, you can find me on Facebook on Jonathan Williams and Instagram on Stay Puff Jr. That's about it.
Stay Puff Jr. I like that.
Oh Lord.
AJ, tell them about you.
Me on social media, kind of small, AJ Johnson, I guess, but you probably find me by my company more than anything.
All right, what's your company name? Plug yourself.
TrueFix Auto Specialist, Government in Missouri, and you can just type in TrueFix 251 on Facebook.
TrueFix 251. You need your car work, don't holler at AJ.
Don't come up
Yeah,
there.
don't ask him and don't tell him what's wrong with it. Just give it to him.
Yeah. Let him figure out what the fuck is going on with your car, because he's the mechanic and you are not. That's why you there.
Right.
For me, it's Trey Folk everything, man. Trey Folk Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud. The Essentials Volume 2 will be out very soon.
The Essentials Volume 1 is out right now.
Yes, it is. One of the best 5 tracks that you will ever hear on some lo-fi hip hop. I guarantee it. It's a brand name like Pepsi. But yeah, man, that's it. Anybody who knows me as an artist knows where to find me. I'm very, very out the way, but at the same time, I'm not hard to find.
Don't fucking come look for me. Yeah. You can find the South Got Something to Say. You'll see me there outside.
Yes,
me. You may get shot.
Man, listen, you can find me on. You probably can't find me.
You cannot. You cannot. Don't contact that nigga on social media. He is not gonna answer you.
Yeah, don't contact me on social media. You can see me on the South Guy Say sometimes because my current occupation does not let me be there. Other than that, you know, find me in your prayers. That's where I like to be at.
Damn, that was very 1992.
That sounds like something you tell a woman. How you can find me in your prayers, right?
So
do you want a boyfriend or a husband?
Since neither one of my co-hosts do it, I'm gonna do the long-winded thing. I'm gonna be the K Marie for this edition.
There you go. Come on.
So once again, I am Eternity. You can find me at MrEverlasting.com. I am one half of the safe word, which as soon as we wrap this up, I gotta go switch positions so that I can deliver y'all the grown folks stuff. Yeah, exactly. And as he said, I'm 1/3 of the South Got Something to Say. Y'all can catch us every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. ish Central Standard Time. 9 p.m. Central. I mean, we got lives too, we got jobs, so shit happens. But 9 ish, we try to always go live around 9 p.m. though, Central Standard Time. Every Tuesday. You can find us at twitch.tv/the South, YouTube, Facebook, X, wherever you can stream video, you can find us. That's where we at. My favorite season is Sundress season. If y'all didn't know, Sundress season is out now. That's streaming everywhere. Also, I need y'all to tap into Merciless Minds Productions on Facebook. I got an announcement dropping tomorrow about Wonderland. As y'all can see, if you can't see this shirt that I have on, this is a Merciless Minds exclusive. If you want to know how to get this shirt, tap into Merciless Minds or check out MrEverlasting.com. Look out for that announcement tomorrow. And sir, let's go.
That was pretty fucking good, sir. Follow us on the2020network.com. I like that. It feel like Top Dog.
Expedia.
But pretty much shout out to everybody who's been involved, man. We are coming to the closing end of the Kickback 2024, man. Shout out to everybody, all of these gentlemen who were part of this panel, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to pay y'all. But anyway, especially want to give a special shout out to my producer Ashley B back there.
Hey.
She's been doing the goddamn thing this entire event. All of the images, all of the waiting screens, all of the pixel art you've been seeing, all of that's from her, bro. So shout out to her. She's really been doing a goddamn thing. So I wanted to make sure she got her love. If you want to follow us,
wasn't doing it.
Look, it is. I am not that guy. I know my limitations. But if you're looking for more of our content, please follow the YouTube, follow the Facebook page. We're very interactive. Message us. Let us know what you think. Whether you like it or dislike it, we'll flame your ass or agree with you. Probably a little bit of both. But I just again want to give a shout out to everybody who made this weekend possible. This is the 3rd year in a row we've gotten to do it. I can't wait to make it to 5 because maybe we'll get a special guest like I don't fucking know, young
LeBron James
Millie or something did it. Fuck it, yeah. You feel me? God damn it.
No.
That nigga said hell no.
How about y'all how about we do it in Vegas like in 2 years?
That's on fire.
That sound
I
fire.
mean, I have no dollars in that other than my plane ticket to get there, but it's on
that sound fire. I would love to do that. Damn, that is a very nice shirt.
You better be careful.
I'm a stand up there.
Stand up.
So
model that
there,
motherfucker
son.
like it
This
is,
is
sir.
son.
This is
Oh shit.
I call it the Camp Anawana shirt.
I see what you did there.
You look
That's
like
a
a
90s
right.
kid.
This is the Merciless Minds Wonderland 2024 exclusive. This is going to come in a passport pack. The passport pack will be $25. You get the t-shirt, you'll get your passport stamp, which is an exclusive sticker that we're going to print. Plus, you'll get the Wonderland EP 1 week early. You get the download so you can rock that shit before anybody else gets a chance. So stay tuned to learn how to get them. Limited edition. Once they gone, they gone. Ain't order no more of these bitches. Don't ask. But I got another shirt coming with the Wonderland. But if y'all want the exclusive, man, y'all tap in.
Hey, I'm a co-sign your shirts. Listen, you know niggas be getting that nasty feeling Gildan shirts. Not this nigga. He gets the good quality shirts, bro.
I got smoke.
You got smoke.
I got smoke.
How you got smoke?
I asked the nigga what color the shirt was. That nigga did not answer.
You said one of the
It's technically Jamaican C.
Okay. No,
I love it when colors just have random names in the shit.
Jamaican C.
Yeah.
Jamaican C.
That color?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for the South though.
Okay.
What's that?
Hey, we here.
Hey, so do you gotta actually be there to do the live? Because I ain't never seen somebody come in and do a live. So I'm just wondering, do I need to double back in order to get back on the show, or what? What we gotta do?
No. So I can set it up. I just hadn't done it. I can set it up. Now,
Okay.
mind you, I've been traveling lately, and I
I know.
Set it up. I plan on setting it up, but I'm gonna set it up, and we gonna do something crazy. And you gonna be the first thing I call because
you better
intellectual
answer.
I already
ignorance.
say
I
you
need
didn't call
it.
you yet.
Intellectual ignorance. I need it.
Hey, people, I love y'all.
Intellectual ignorance.
You gotta go. All right, y'all. Well, that's
All right, y'all.
Oh shit! Goddamn. Technical difficulties. We love you. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Good night.
2020 LLC.
Please say LLC, man.
LLC.
Othello on the bellow. Othello on the